even though we are not ready, we're gonna go ahead and start because you know that's what we do. Start before we're ready. Insert witty Dynamis title here. Yay! Alright. Now I'm just waiting on the Twitch while we're waiting on that. Kitty, just give me the bedroom eyes. That's good. I mean, no, it's not good you give me the bedroom eyes. You're not getting what you want. Uh-oh. Adobe Flash Player was blocked because it's out of date. I'll run this time. See if that works. We're still waiting on the Twitch. While we're doing that, we're gonna pour some more whiskey into the coffee because it doesn't have enough. I mean, it probably does. Oh, just add a little bit. There we go. Something's going on. Now it says offline. Why don't we reload the page? That should do it, right? Yeah, that might do it. It is streaming, right? Stop streaming, stop recording. Yeah, that's going on. Cynical does have her gear on. Wasn't true 3 minutes ago. There we go. Excellent Twitch health, or stream health. Same thing. There's the live button. Probably been staring at this the whole time. Hi, everyone. What day is it? It's Tuesday, not Monday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm Dent. That's Cynical. That's Porter Moogle. Ephemeral Moogle. Green Thumb Moogle. We're still playing Final Fantasy XI online. Well, we haven't been playing all weekend. I've been kind of ill. I'm not sure if it was a head cold or a 72-hour hangover or I've exercised too much and my body was like, no. Maybe a combination of everything. Probably a combination of everything. Lenos! Happy Tuesday. Look at that full screen. I'll tab over here. Alright. We just got home about, I guess it was close to 20 minutes ago. Which is why we're not ready to go. How are we doing inventory space? Cynical? It's not good. I mean, it could be better, but it could be worse. The results from my audit from last month finally came in. Was it last month? It was September. No, it was early August, wasn't it? I'm not sure. I don't remember now. Anyway, my audit results came back. They didn't find a darn thing wrong. Yeah, I know. Adjusting language. So, I went out and celebrated. And, like I said, I just got home maybe half an hour ago, so just a wee bit inebriated. But, you know, always seems to make sense to me. It's like, hey, we didn't lose $10,000 in, mistyped prescriptions. So let's go spend $10,000 on alcohol. Pick it up. What's on that? Oh, really? Okay. There was a time remedies were great. I guess technically they still are, but I mean great, like you could sell them for a decent amount of money. That's not the case anymore. Let's go to Western Aldulin, and yeah. What are we doing tonight? Oh, we're gonna do Dynamis because we're a little bit inebriated, and this is probably the best we can do. Otherwise, it'd be like attacking. If I was trying to learn more blue mage spells, I'd probably be wondering why it was that this bunny isn't teaching me something that you would learn from a what do you call it? Something that isn't bunny-like. But because Final Fantasy XIV still has their expansion out, not everybody. Okay, only Dent. Not everybody has completed it. We're gonna do a search all area. Let's do all area. Hey, it's Khajiit. Yeah, we close on 237 players on all of Quetzalcoatl. I apologize. I probably got something in my teeth. I usually don't go this way. There we go. Let's go back a little bit. I got distracted by the half-naked Khajiit. Happens. Don't give me that look. I know it's happened to you too. Over here. There was drinks with the pharmacist. And the pharmacist was talking about this one area of I think he said it was Iowa. His armpit of America. And I'm like, and you've been to Beaumont.
Those of you in Beaumont, I apologize. My sister was born there. I know what I'm talking about. Deep down, you know, too. Let's see. What are we doing over by this guy? I forgot. He's got something I wanted to trade. There we go. I don't know if you can trade... No, I don't think you can trade this to him. Oh, okay, you can. Alright. So, maybe you can trade this to him as well? Wait, is it even a he? Yeah, it's a he, right? Lanos, that's the same hairstyle you have, right? Can't tell. We need a Lanos rep over here to compare. He's probably playing Final Fantasy XIV as well. I don't know that. I'm assuming. Let's see. Search all living. Let's just search all friend. Feel like you have no friends online. Cora's on. Cordy's on. Terran's on. Beats is on. Of course, Beats is on. He's in a party too. I'm not saying that Beats does everything solo. You are playing 14? It's like I don't want to toss this out. It's a level 75 ring. It's got agility +6 and range accuracy +3. That's good. There's no negative stats on it. Those of y'all that remember level 75 days? Destiny 2. Oh, that did drop today, didn't it? Would you consider Destiny 2 an MMO? I'm not saying there's a right or wrong answer. I'm just curiosity what you would think. Let's go to... Actually, no. Let's click this. Trade this. And then trade some crystals. Although I really should save the lightning... I think I will save the lightning crystal. Lightning crystals are saved. Alright. I don't think I had to break those up, did I? The more I think about it, the more I don't. Let's go over this way. I knew it was a reason I didn't deselect it. Select. Let's go to Eastern Edelin. Buy your rent-a-room. And normally, we like to go to Dynamis Volcrum because it's Volcrum Dunes. And what's not to love about Volcrum Dunes? Okay, there's several things not to love about Volcrum Dunes. But, normally, we go there. Happy Tuesday, Monkit. It's going this way. Believe it or not, I was good enough to drive. Pass the sobriety test and everything. Although... Then I check with my better half. She'll be home this... Oh dear. We're trying to figure out plans with the boys this weekend because Dan's got a birthday coming up. Don't ask how old. And they're like, where are we going to take him? I'm like... Someplace sad. That reminds me how old I am. So we're going to a strip club. I'm joking. Actually. Can you do Dynamis by yourself now? Yeah. 2 get 1 2 3. Happy Tuesday. That's usually not a question you want to ask a guy, but yeah, I can Dynamis by myself. Let's do teleportation assistance. Let's. Lanos hates it when you go to Buburimu. So let's go there. So original release areas Pish. Polish. I forget where we're going. My tongue. Buburimu, right? Yeah, that's about right. Did I pass it? I don't think so. How do you make money doing it? Just buying bills to sell to others for relics. Exactly. Pretty much. And they don't sell for as much. In fact, my Lungo Nungo Jade Shells got returned to me because they spent over, I don't know how many days they spent on auction. It was like 14 days. Maybe 20 days. It's a long time. And, yeah, it's like nobody wants them. Actually, everybody underpriced me. And like, curses. Foiled a golem. Wait, it's gotta be here, right? Around, yeah, there we go. Buburimu. Before we go there, though, is there anybody else there? Search area, all areas. That's not what I wanted to do. Area. Dynamis. Alright, there we go. Let's try Volcrum. Anybody there? There's nobody in Volcrum Dunes. Wow. All you people on playing on that one server, you know the one I'm talking about. You're like, you can't do Dynamis because everybody's in Dynamis and fighting over pop and blah blah blah. 236 players on the server. Yep. Sorry. I got distracted. They're all playing Final Fantasy 14. Not all of them. About 50 of them are. Let's check Booberimu. Watch it be like, oh, I'm glad I didn't go there. Wow. Wow. Rank 6 and rank 9. I'm not saying that they're Gilz sellers. I'm not couldn't say it. Well, maybe. I remember just spamming leeches and Booberimu for birds. Blood for Gil. By Comb to Quits. Is your link show recruiting? Kinda. I will give you a pearl. We're technically not doing anything except they're like, hey, wanna go do something? And they're like, not really. I'm like, oh, well, I'm going here. Like, I'll do that. Wow, even Keefum Island. Alright. So I guess we're going to go to Volcrum, because usually that place is super crowded. Shoot, teleportation assistance. And now we're looking for the original release area. Let me back up a bit. Yes, the Link Show is recruiting Brizzy85. Happy Tuesday. 2get123. I forgot to say Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Tuesday. Because it's Tuesday now. Fulcrum Dunes. Using tabs because I'm a cheap ass. Oh, language. Sorry about that. I don't have the free time to play like I used to. And it's really lately, like the past 3 or 4 months. If I'm lucky, well, shoot, just the past month, I'm lucky to just be able to log in time just for the stream, and even then, it's a lot of hit and miss. There were a couple months where it was just mostly sleep, but that was because of work stuff. Hi, Miss Kitty. That's my gamepad. She's trying to stand on my gamepad. She's like, the gamepad's in. Oh, no, wait, I'm not done with the cocktail. No, it's not you. Give me that face. It's Miss Kitty, everybody. In fact, I had to cancel some of my plans tonight to be able to go out and party or celebrate. There is a strange simple, but just let us in, man. Support jobs unlocked because I'm not one of those players that likes to send to our pharmacist. I am not a pharmacist. I'm a pharmacy tech. So I get my nights off and weekends. Since your pharmacist, is there any female Viagra or aphrodisiac yet? Technically, women can get prescribed Viagra, and I remember seeing prescriptions for women for Viagra. The generic is coming out this year. Probably just in time for Christmas. I don't know if it's coming out this year. Might be early next year. But it's coming in the pipes. Because that drug's been out for a long time. It's about time we get a generic for it. That and Dent ain't getting any older. Younger. I'm not getting any younger. Not at that point where I need it yet, but those time marches on. Where are we going with this? Job ability trust. What time is it? 17:01. We're not going to worry about that right now. So we need to get time extensions. Can you just slip some to a girl and things are good? No. No. I mean, liquor. It worked for. Let's say that. Oh, those of us at Dentricore do not support roofies or intoxicating female women. Anybody. Just for, fun times. Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't drank in a long time. I can't say that. Alright, we're looking for a spectral jig button. Actually, we're going to hit the flea button first. Flea, Mithra, no spectral jig. And we're running off to the Oasis because we're looking for a War Chief something. Totally forgot there's alcohol and Viagra mix as well. From a professional standpoint, I can't tell you to ever drink any alcoholic beverages while taking a prescribed... That reminds me, I need to take my pills. Thank you. Let's go stand over... Oh, we should be fine. We should be fine right there. Pills. Again, professionally, never, ever, 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 ever mix your prescription medications with alcohol. Now, if you're asking me as a drunk, I don't have a drop of anything other than alcohol in the house, so it's like, either take that or drink it with water. It's not safe drinking the water. This Dynamis Volcrum, is there Dynamis Lord here? Nope, Dynamis Lord is only in Dynamis Zarkabard. Cheers, everybody. I swear my sleeping pill only works now when I drink it with alcohol. That's the truth. War Chief Tombstone. We meet at last. Alright, Mayakov. Stand on his head. Zarkabard was the original place, right? The way it worked out. You had the cities. Sendoria, Bastok, and that other place. Windy. And you got to clear those, and I don't remember if you had to clear those before you could go to Dynamis Juno. I don't think that was the case. I think you could go to Dynamis Juno as well, but you had to clear the 3 cities, and then the Dynamis Juno, liquor in the front, poker in the Junebug. That's my master plan. No. Again, those of us at Tensile Core cannot and do not, I guess while streaming, do not condone such behavior. Now, once we're stopped streaming, then yeah, all the gloves come off. Anyways, Junebug, happy Tuesday. What were we talking about? All right, so you had to clear Bastok, Sandy, Hippie Place, and Juno, and once you got that done, you'd be able to get access to Dynamis Bocidine, and then after you cleared Dynamis Bocidine, that was the hard one. You got access to Dynamis Zarkabard. All right. And the only... Is there any... Yes. The bosses. And they even have a higher tier bosses. But this stuff here is not very tough. Because that's stuff. There is the Fungar called Fairy something? Hippie place? Yeah! Winter's Waters. The south part of Winter's Waters. You know what I'm talking about. Well, no, you don't. A lot of y'all probably don't know what hippies are. Hippies was a set of baby boomers that wanted to be a lot like American Indians. Sorry, Native Americans. They don't like being called Indians anymore. They really don't like Wendy. Wendy's okay. Bastok's better. And Sandy's fine as long as you got the mute button on. Juno, on the other hand, bunch of potential. Is it possible to pull everything in a zone to the very center, then have a bunch of black mage cast meteor and destroy them? Or do all the enemies have radius now? Yes and no. Since these don't count as notorious monsters anymore, then you have this downside of as long as you can keep all the mobs close by and they don't lose hate, then yes, that will work. The downside is the ranged mobs, like the casters, the range attack folks, the black mage peoples, they can despawn. Given I've never seen folks despawn, but yeah, you almost likely lose hate and depup. What'd he say? Now, if you don't have any movement speed gear on, you got some type of shock spike type effect with the gear, then it's possible. But, you know, that's not the way I would do it. Because you're not going to get procs that way. I mean, you might get some procs, but you're not going to get a lot. Dang it. They want to aggro the nightmare flies. For some reason, their wings, the way they flap like that, triggers my migraines. So I'm not going to look at them. I hated that MPK nerf that made leashes for enemies. It was so great and dangerous when they never lost hate and followed you to the ends of the world. Notorious monsters will still do it. Technically... Oh yeah! Merit point. Technically, I think you could still spawn the Notorious Monster in Volcrum Dunes for like the White Mage Hammer over by the Secret Beach. And I think you can cut him to wherever. And since he's a Notorious Monster, I don't think he'll despawn. Downside, two downsides. One, it's Volcrum Dunes and nobody's there anymore. Two, it's Volcrum Dunes and nobody's there anymore. Three, if anybody is there, chances are they're level 99 and can easily one-shot whatever that Notorious Monster is. But that might have also changed it so that it won't won't chase you to the ends of the zone. Not the Earth, not Vanadil, the zone. Because you know how much more fun this game would be if you could actually kite mobs across zones? Oh yeah. Almost as good as finding a War Chief tombstone for the 20-minute time extension. Do you know of any games out there where you can turn the AI against them and kill them? You don't really need to proc on Thief with max TH, but I kind of do. Actually, I should have hit that fleet button again, shouldn't I? Yeah. Plus, you got that dancer NPC. This is true. I got a lot of dancer NPCs. But as far as like Meteor goes, well, that would be fun. I always shoot. I don't know. Well, no, maybe. I don't play with others as often as I should, but I think it could be set up. I don't know if you'd want to do that solo, but it's 2017. It's Final Fantasy 11. Anything's possible. Don't believe me? Go to Beastmaster's channel. Anything is possible. Oh my god. Which reminds me, I don't know where I'm going. It's 2025, so at this time of day we kill trees? I think we kill trees. Let's find out. Mr. Tree, do you proc this time of day? I think you do. Let's see. Find out. Proc. Why aren't you procking? Maybe it's not that time of day. I think it's that time of day. Uh-oh, not the pinecone bomb. Alright. Notice how I don't check a website. Job ability spam. Maybe not. Open up a new window here. Let's go to FF11 Clopedia. Huh? See? I remember sometimes. There we go. This one proc. Bum, bum, bum. And there we go. Look at all those white shells. 3 of them. Too bad they won't sell. Sorry. That's not true. They will sell. I just need to post them for less than the next guy. And remember the fact that, you know, yeah, that extra value from gel points is cool as well for farming. Yes! Click. That's not a click, that's actually just... I love how trees don't have ears, but they can still hear you. And they're like, oh, I heard Mithra. Seriously. Seriously! They're like, no. I'll stand on this side of you. I have a weapon skill button. Yes. No. Maybe. I thought I did. Great. Where'd it go? Oh. Heck. Can't see anything except this is. Pretend you're wearing a Halloween mask and you decided to go this year as a Trent from FF11. This is what your night would be like. What is the max TH value you can get now, and how much extra treasure do you get in percentage, like 40% more? It doesn't work that way. I don't know what the max treasure hunter value is. Come on, game. Lanos would probably be able to tell us. Lanos, you still there? And it doesn't necessarily increase treasure per chance. All it really does is when it procs, and it does proc kind of like a, I don't know, like a proc. It basically gives you another shot at getting a another item. Say you have treasure hunter plus 9, which I think is probably close to where mine's at. Then I think every time that you proc another level of treasure hunter on there, then something that say has a 1% chance of dropping, you'll have another shot at that 1% dropping ish, kind of. Now these procs with the little orange exclamation points over their heads, That's a different kind of proc. That just basically kind of means something more along the lines of you're going to get an extra coin. And then the treasure hunter from the thief is like also additional coins. So this way, I usually average 3 or 4 coins per kill. I don't think I ever get 5 coins. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen 5 coins drop. But 3 to 4 easily. Yeah, so 2, 3, 2 with the Forgotten Touch, 3 with the Cleric's Belt, and 1, 2, 3, 4 coins with Forgotten Touch. So, yeah. Stuff happens. Bum, 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 bum. So, I'll run over here. Hey, you. I got moves in the seed gear on, so I can do this. I'm gonna sneak by you, and still got a little bit of time before we go to Fungars. How much is each white shell worth to sell, and how many white shells to totally max a relic? Depends on the relic. I don't know how much each sells. I usually convert them into 100 coins, and then sell the 100 coins on the auction house for whatever the last guy sold them for. Which means I usually don't follow the price. It fluctuates with supply and demand. If there's somebody buying, you know, price tends to go up. If there's nobody buying, price tends to go down. And it's... I don't figure it out as a... what you call it? Need to get this many white shells, be able to make this much money, to be able to buy this many alexandrite. Be neat, but no, it's just basically... If I get a proc, awesome, that's gravy. If it sells, better, even more gravy. But, no. That's just the way I play the game. At my own pace, and it's like, you know what? You haven't been doing this in forever. And typically when we got a nice beer buzz going, great time to go to Dynamis, because nothing beats Dynamis like Dynamis with an alcoholic. Cheers, everybody. Not that there's that much alcohol in there, because, face it, I mean, shoot. Those Corona Lights. There's only 3 of them. But, since I've had less than 1,000 calories today, didn't want to take a chance with a 4th, because, you know, DWI is something that nobody can afford. Well, some people can. That was supposed to be a job ability spam. There we go. Have you ever put alcohol in... Dude! Yes. I think when I hit the start streaming button, what was that? 30 minutes ago, that was pouring alcohol into my coffee. Sorry. It's not that. It is almost that funny. That would be crazy, stimulating, and depressing. Nah, it just makes the cheap coffee taste a little bit better. I mean, I pour expensive. I pour medium grade whiskey into very, very low grade coffee. But I also pour like cream and sugar and chocolate and other stuff that, you know, kind of hides the taste. You know, just sip. It's kind of like dessert. Actually, I should just go for amaretto if I want dessert. No, we're going to Addison this weekend. And, easily, there's like a liquor store in every street corner in Addison. Oh, that's an exaggeration, but not by much. So I'm thinking... I'm swinging by the liquor store. Last time I bought 2 bottles of amaretto, and that didn't last a week. I'm thinking maybe this time I'll try maybe 3. See if that lasts a week. Have you ever tried mugwort in coffee? I don't think so. If I did, I didn't know I was doing it. Or if I did, I didn't know I was having it. Yeah, that's probably what I meant to say. The Syndiquil sneak effect wears off. Hey, you. Yeah. Oh, dang. Really? They miss and it can still take off your sneak? And invis? I mean, the invis. Just the invis. Yeah. Alright, now this isn't a great camp. You are a cool guy. Only when I've been drinking. There are other times that I'm sober and people are like, man, you're such a buzzkill. Actually, all those 8 hours a day at work, yeah, serious buzzkill. I'm like, hey, you standing around doing nothing. I'm like, yeah. I go clean the toilet. You're like, oh, screw you, Dad. Let's try that again. There we go. I need to get a new controller. This one's gone very bad, unfortunately. Let's see here. I have a JA button. JA spam. Alright, do I have a weapon skill button? I do! Alright, so JA spam. There we go. Weapon skill time. Alright, that might have been overkill. No, that was probably overkill. But yeah. Will your NPCs attack an enemy if you aren't attacking it? Nope. If you disengage, I'll show you. Your NPCs disengage. But once you re-engage, they re-engage. Boom, boom, boom. Is it possible to just pull enemies and train them and have your NPCs kill as you keep pulling? Wouldn't that be neat? No. I mean, which really sucks for mages, because mages who are used to standing on the back lines, you know, they have to actually get their, you know, two-handed staff out and stuff like that and start doing that whole, alright, I guess I'm gonna meat read. And then there's mages like me. That's all like, spells? I don't need no spells. I'll just sub monk. Yeah. Let's try that again. Die, Nightmare Fungar! God, I love that weapon skill. I don't know why I spent so much time not farming it. Rudra Storm, everybody. What is the absolute most terrible class in the game? Monk. What job combination? Monk, anything? First job combination. Monks. Well, are we talking about solo play? Are we talking about party play? Are we talking about, you know? I mean, monk, subbing dancer, if you're in a group, not so great. If you're doing solo, it's okay. But yeah. Or, H. Gallion! Day is it? Still Tuesday? Yeah, it's still Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Why is monk so bad? It's because the way they've recalculated damage for level 119 play, the hand-to-hand combination, for some reason, doesn't work too well on monk. It seems to work just fine on Puppet Master. They nerfed it. This is true. I think I pulled too many. No. That's it. That's it. Yes! Check out that grouping. This is a Dentral Core grouping right now. It doesn't get any better than that. Print screen that. Put it as a desktop later. First, now we're going to be waiting for... Oh, there we go. Yeah, that one. I just got to kill him. I was like, bye-bye. Next. Make it turn red. There you go. Hit the J spam. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. I've done this for so long. I love monk. Monk is my most favorite job in the whole wide world. So much, in fact, that friends were like, hey, you... Back when the Pandarian expansion and WoW came out, they were like, you should come back to WoW, they added monks. They were like, you know what game already has monks? Final Fantasy XI. You know which game doesn't have pandas? Final Fantasy XI. I missed when Thief was the worst job in the game. Thief always had its purposes. It's just that not everybody knew how to use them. If you drank a lot and found a notorious monster in a dude's called Dentral, it would be total trip. That happened once. I had to work so hard to impress, but it felt good. In the level 30s, when we were in the Garlage Citadel, I always have to be sure I pronounce it correctly, especially when streaming. And we got access to Viper Bite, and we had Sneak Attack, we had Trick Attack, we had Viper Bite. Oh my god. I was like, I could take Thief to 75 with that combination right there. We had two thieves in the party. First one would, one was behind a tank, the other one was opposite from the tank. The first one would do their Sneak Attack, Viper Bite, turn the mob, and then the other thief would do Sneak Attack, Trick Attack, Viper Bite, and then it would put hate back onto the tank. Not that there was any health left because the thing had to die. You know you did good with Thief when the Japanese would invite you to XP pretty exactly, right? Here, I gotta turn my camera around here so I can... Yeah! No. Get the little wyvern over here. Actually, I don't think that's what I'm... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's going after Lillicet. And then one of the black mages had to leave the party, and we were looking, see who else is... this was back before Lillicet. Like, who's in our level range that's seeking for a party? Just a third thief. Get the thief. And they're like, dude, we already have 2 thieves. I'm like, no, man, get the thief. I'm like, you sure? And it's like, thief comes into the party, and he looks at the party, he's like, you already got 2 thieves. I'm like, you got Viper Bite, right? It's like, yeah. Like, oh, yeah. I mean, we were like level 37 in 2 minutes. Yeah. Oh, shit, I killed them all. I hope I said shoot. I meant to say shoot. If it came out otherwise, it's because I was talking too quickly, and the tongue got, you know, yeah. Back when Thief sub Warrior with offhand. So back in my day, it was already after Rise of Zlart had come out. So everybody sub ninja. No dual wield without sub ninja. I mean, I remember tanking on Warrior all the way to level 37. Subbing ninja. Oh yeah, Flamey! Happy Tuesday. Also, a good thief brought the mob back to the party, missing some HP. It's true. Did I hit the right button? I don't think I procced it. Proc it. Well set. See what she did there? She stole hate. So you know what I have to do now? To automatically target these things? How lame is that? I remember it was a French thief, subbing ninja. He died, and we got him a raise, and he was weakened, and we're like, alright, so we're going to take a break in between, and then he just takes off and runs down the hall, makes a left, and goes up where the next bat's. Still in the Citadel. And we're like, dude, you're weakened! He's like, I have to hit me first. I do a really bad French accent, so those of y'all from Quebec are just don't do that again. Sorry. Texan. I do a pretty decent Texan accent, I reckon. Yeah, there we go. Dead. Sneak, sneak. There we go. Wonder if the free logging campaign is coming soon. I saw something. Something about a return to Vanadil appreciation, something. I didn't read it. I just shared a link to it on Twitter, and yeah. I don't know when. I should have read that. I apologize. I was like, wait, man, you don't read everything on Twitter? I'm like, no. It's because I'm old. Sure, if you had time to read everything on Twitter, you can relive the old days. 2005 era server called Nasomi. Play the game when it was hard. Oh! Wait. So that means 2005, that was Rise of Zlart, right? Shoot, 2005, that might have been Treasures of Water Gone. That'd be neat. But if I was to go to a private server and play a game when it was hard, I would go to Vanilla. Wow. And try and do some level 40-man raid, Max Ramus raids. Speaking of which... I know because all you guys follow everything that I click the like button on YouTube, because it's always just my videos, but that's not true. Let's see. Let's just go to my channel. I'm just looking for a link for it so I can post it. This is for all the World of Warcraft fans out there. Oh, there we go. Like videos. Quit. I think I went back. This is me not paying attention and failing per usual. Okay, maybe I didn't like it. So that's great. Next Ramas trailer. This is like freaking awesome. I don't think the guy that made it is American, because this is just strikes as me as something that would be done by a European. All right, there's a copy. Here's a link. All right, just Control V. I don't always need to right-click everything. Watch that. It's not very long, but that was one of those things. Is like, oh, I want to go play Vanilla WoW all over again. Or maybe not. I think what all this is really advertising a private server. I don't know the details, the specifics. I'm sure somebody that's actually done it can say, yeah, that's all we do. It's just Naxxramas all the time, and it's awesome. Like, yeah, I think it would be. But man, Naxxramas, don't you need to have like 8 tanks for some of at least one of those encounters for sure? Man, I mean, given you got 40 players, I would think 8 tanks would be enough. But that's like what, 1/5 your total raid? Just tanks, and then you probably need another 5th for just healers. So that would be the horseman, or the 4 horsemen. All right, come on, there we go. Waiting for heals. Trust NPCs. They trust NPCs will never ever. Well, that's not true. Some of the trust NPC healers are better than the real thing. That's not true. Actually, no. Some of the trust NPC healers, if they run out of MP, you can dismiss them and resummon them in between pulls. Whereas with a regular real player healer, you have to hope that they actually have a resting MP set. Or sub red mage. Maybe both. Try this again. Oh, nuts. She went and stole the hate again, didn't she? Maybe not. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, never mind. That's Mayakov, ladies and gentlemen. Standing atop the mob's head. Or whatever. Fungal cap. Okay, cool. You try using Aeolin Edge ever, Dent? Yes, I did. It works okay. The last time I tried using it was against mobs that are resistant to wind damage on Paladin. And it did like... It didn't do very good. I have a dagger, actually. In fact, let's see here. The Levante dagger, which drops off, I think, Garuda? That would make sense. And I want to say this has a additional effect silence, magic, wind elemental, magic attack bonus, or no, just wind elemental. I should kill one of these things before they kill a Lisette, which would take some time. Okay, never mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and booyah! Sorry. Gonna step you in the face again. Last time I did Aeolin Edge was on a big group of pucks. Great way to heal. Wait, it heals them? I just thought it didn't do a whole lot of damage. But that's what I did. Oh, hey, look! They had like 300 damage 20 times over. In fact, MTB for Aeolin Edge can hit for 4 to 10k per mob, and just don't fight the pucks. MTB would be magic attack bonus. Hey, just not do it on, you know, Paladin. Could be. So I don't know how much, no, I had a sub red mage, I remember, on my Pally. I'm really thinking of dismissing you, Lily. No, we're going to keep you out for a little while. Let's see. At 0800 hours, we're going to turn around and start going after my favorite mob, Sheeps. Oh, here comes Miss Kitty. She's she drunk? You're like not walking straight, cat. How much you have tonight? You saw her earlier eyeballing my cocktail. Cocktail. How did they come up with that name, I wonder? Fungar! Notice me! Thank you. It's just standing there, you're like, no. I want to play solo. Alright, J spam time. Macros. Gotta love macros. Can't even watch it. Alright. More macros. Bye-bye. There you go. You know what I'm thinking of doing? I don't know why I'm thinking of doing this now. Should have thought of doing this a long time ago. We're gonna copy that. We're gonna go down here. Paste, 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 paste. That's right. That way I can just weapon skill if I got the TP for it, and if not, then it'll automatically just go ahead. Dang it. Went for that idea. Die, Fungar! I suppose not have enough TP. Well, that kind of takes the whole wind out of my sails when I go die, Fungar, but what can you do? Lilithset wants to tank, then Lilithset's going to tank. But just the way it is. Try that again. There we go. Now we're going to stab you into oblivion. That's something that I watched this weekend. Segue. When I couldn't sleep because I felt like I was hungover, but it was probably just more sinus pressure. It's like, you know, you're reaching the bottom of the barrel when you start watching Star Trek Voyager episodes. Sorry to all those Star Trek Voyager fans, but really. And I was skipping entire seasons at a time and just going after. It's like, no, I don't like that episode. No, that was bad episode. Bad episode. Bad episode. Bad season. Got to, what? What'd you pull it down for? You pulled them both down? Well, good for you. See those little toys on the floor over there? They weren't on the floor a second ago. Good for you. She's like, I killed it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Hey, we got about another hour till sheep time. Anyways, back to Oblivion. There was I don't remember the exact name of the episode. It was like Operation or Destination Oblivion. And spoilers, they all died in the end. That meows either she's really happy or she's really angry. There's just no in-betweens. There's gotta be more Fungars. That was a really good Voyager episode. It didn't have a B story or anything like that. It just had the one A story, and they're like, hey, we're dissolving, the ship's dissolving, everybody's dying. And instead of like, you know, they find this little trick at the end of the episode to save everybody and make it all nice and happy. It's like, no, they all die. In fact, not only do they all die, but nobody even knows that they were out there because it was a Voyager. And I'm like, oh, so sad. Or something like that. Why am I thinking of that? Probably because I was talking about Fungar and Oblivion and stuff. Wasn't there a movie called Oblivion? Like one of the cruise movies, right? Just had so many. No, the more I think about it, I think the one person that hasn't aged, or has aged less than I have over the years has been Tom Cruise. I don't even know how old he is. Should probably find out. Let's try this button here real quick here. Let's try that again. Weapon skill time. I so much for my macro. Alright. The old timey saying, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Apparently it wasn't broke. Delete, 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 delete. There we go. That's a proc. And now you can die. Let's try that again. Now you can die. I have like almost max TP and I can't kill these things with the Rouge of Storm because somebody, not you keeps going, must be all that Scientology. Either that or the girlfriends are like 30 years younger than him. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, it is a bad thing. Can you imagine that? Here I am, 50-year-old movie star, engaged or about to be married to the 20-year-old something or another. Go to meet the dad. Dad's like younger than me. Oh. In Texas, that's perfect grounds to blow the guy's head off with a gun, not whatever you all do in California. But yeah, my friends are gay for you. That's a good thing, though, right? See, Dad. It's Tuesday still, right? Happy Tuesday. Squintrox. Hope I said that right. Happy Tuesday. I may start at Sheeps. You weren't supposed to go this far. Dang it. See if we can get him to go this way. Okay. Get this going here to A-spam. Alright. I can use a cure. Here comes the cures. Squintrox is one of them. It's all good. With some more JA spams here while I sip a bit more on my caffeinated alcoholic beverage. Cheers, everybody. Check it out. We're farming Dynamis. No hands. I mean, kind of. I mean, we hit the macros. There we go. Fire again! Bronze pieces, right? We're getting lots of bronze. We got 2 bronze pieces. Okay. Dang. I was hoping to get more bronze pieces than this, but apparently we do need to put our hands back on the controllers. Von Duke! A lot of people love me tonight. Get back to it. Happy Tuesday. I'm taking a sip of some caffeine as well. There you go. It's never too early for... It's happy hour somewhere, everywhere, right? Say it back, please. Von Duke! I love you, Dentral. Alright. It's true. I do love the Dent. Although right now I'm on Sunday Club. And... I don't know, I can't get that. What? This is getting creepy. Kitsune Scott. I hope I said that right. Happy Tuesday. Tell me you love me. I told you I loved you last night. You tell me you love me, please. This is getting creepy. Korra, is one of these you? Actually, I don't know if Korra would have access to Twitch. He probably does have access to Twitch. Hi, Coco. He's the only man for me. He's Canadian. He's like 3,000 kilometers away. Cat? Even I like hightailed it. Tech Noir! Well, that cat is moving well for an old cat. Well, that's the plus side, too. She only weighs like 3 pounds. So, you know, you can be an 18-year-old. Call me Von Von. Oh! I'm not that drunk. I'm also Canadian. Well, there you go. Cat, no. Usually she runs that fast, that's because she's trying to get away from the stink. Which means she just came out of the litter box. And no, I don't want you sitting in my... And wouldn't it be awesome if, you know, humans did that? Where it's like, oh god, bad stink, run out of the bathroom at maximum speed. Get me in the stink. Okay, remember everyone, family channel. You can drink, you can get drunk, you can say some really stupid stuff, but let's try and keep it all above the belt. Wait, yes, let's still do it all above the belt because... That's right. You call me Squintrox Dry Eyes. Search all squint. This is making fun of me because I need glasses, right? Yeah. Hope anything I said isn't too offensive. I'll call my mom tonight. Find out and it's like, hey, the stream tonight, was it too offensive? Trying to keep it PG. Exactly. Oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Ah. Dang it. Wait, they're not attacking. This works. This way! Don't no one go in the bathroom for the next 35, 45... Ah! No, I don't care. I'm in Port Juno. Check later when you get out of Dynamis. Ha! It's Squintrox Dry. Doesn't he drop something like a crossbow? Coming straight at you from Port Juno. Alright, Von. How have I not accidentally tacked one of these yet? Sup? How you doing? This way. Hi, Mom. Mom actually had a little bit of heart surgery this morning. A little itty bitty. I'm trying to remember what did they say a stent? I don't know. I thought she was going to have it tomorrow, and then she sent me a text message today. It's like, just got out. They said everything's fine. I'm going home tonight. Thanks, bye. I'm like, oh, okay. It's going to hold my whole anxiety fit tomorrow, but yeah. I've turned into that guy now that used to be when the those of you with kids, no, the kids that have moved out, know that when the first 10 years and your kid never calls except they need money or something bad has happened. And always gave my mom a fright when I just called to say, hey, what's up? Says, oh my god, are you in jail? I'm like, no, that's your as a kid. But now she's gotten to that point that it's the only time she calls or texts or anything like that, it's, oh, going into the hospital for a little bit of surgery. I'll let you know if I make it out. And I'm like, ah! So that goes both ways. Thanks, Mom. Come on, sheep proc. I need more. I don't need more bronze pieces. I would just. We didn't get a single bronze piece off that. Lilith set. I blame you. It is the right. Yeah, I've seen them drop already. So I think it's the right time of day. See? Yeah. It's the right time of day. Here. Die. Apparently that was not the die button. May I call for the gold? I like what he says. Think twice before you throw your buff hit again. So tho means show and buff means face, because I guess it's because he's got this like lisp or something. I wonder, how do they do a lisp in Japanese kanji? I'm sure there's a way. I'm not sure about that. I would imagine there's a way, but how would they just show that? Somebody would type something in Japanese, just like this. I'm like, okay. Copy paste that, shoot it into. Yeah. No. We'll do it after bronze piece time is over. We'll go back to Lungo Nungo jade shells. Sorry, white shells. And then I'll go into Babblefish and type in the whatchamacallit? Think twice before throw your faith yet again, and then translate this to Japanese. And I'll copy paste and post it in the chat. So this is what it says. So I forgot this one over here. Oh shoot, I forgot several, didn't I? We'll come back to that one later. Sneak, sneak, sneak. There's no sneaking about it. There's just running alongside the wall. Hello. See dad. Or is that like search dad? Because, you know, acronyms and abbreviations. And, For a second there, I thought I was animation locked. Actually, for a moment there, I was animation locked. Skill. Die. Next. J spam. Oh, that's right. I was gonna dismiss Lilith because I got sick and tired of her, you know, AoE stealing of the hates. I got a sheep behind me, don't I? If only I had an alexandrite for every time I had a sheep behind me. Vanquish Aquans. It sure is swell to see you die. Can we get an update on your pony length? I don't have any product in it right now, so it's all frizzy. But I think about it still another 3 to 6 months before I have to start pulling on my butt crack when I take a shower. And yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking trimming off the last 3 inches because it's gotten really thin, but it's not that bad. It doesn't have any gray in it. All the gray's like up here. I've got to hit a button, didn't I? No, okay, no, we got 2 bronze pieces. Yeah. I like when my hair tickles my butt crack too. I just something about the whole. Yeah, when it gets that long, He's like, yeah, my hair comes down to my mouth at best, trying to grow it. Gnarly, man, just let it go down to the... Not after that last time. I woke up the next day, I was like, well, she tied me up with my own hair. Scratch that off the bucket list. There we go. Then we gotta cut the next day. Cut my hair because I got it in my way. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna mispronounce your name again. Wycadron 42. I said that close to right. Happy Tuesday. I mean, it's like, yes, I like the idea of, well, first off, you're growing it out for the women. Secondly, you're cutting it for the kids with cancer and, you know, reasons. But thirdly, you still have to be a little bit, how shall we say, practical in that, you know, when it starts to mess with your hygiene, definitely. There we go. I don't know if I can say that, C-Dad. And the chat log when I'm playing FFXI. You know you can move the chat log around, right? Or just, you know, get a swivel chair and, like, swivel to the side. Almost ran into the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Did I aggro a turtle? No. Why didn't I aggro a turtle? It covers the whole screen. Tuesday equals Dent Adult Stream. It's not supposed to be that bad. But it really isn't. It's just... I blame Blue Cross Blue Shield of Texas. They had to go and send me the results on the audit being 100% perfect, which, you know, means that those 2 months that I took off of playing Final Fantasy XI, you know, meant something. Wait. Dudes, don't go running away from me. There we go. It's actually a good solution, not gonna lie. Those of y'all old enough to be able to read, I'm just going to let y'all read that. I'm not going to say it out loud. What are you farming for, Dan? Alexandrites! People will be like, you're in the wrong zone. I'm like, yeah, I am. I just, after spending, I don't know how many Sundays of my life in salvage, back when salvage was practical endgame, I just can't go back to it, especially solo. I'm just like, no. No. No? You might get 75 Alexandrite. No. I would rather fish up 10,000 moat carps and sell them all for one stack of Alexandrites. Then step foot back into salvage. It's not that bad. Farming Gilz for Alexandrite. That is correct. I think I still need about 12,000-ish Alexandrites to go, so yeah. So it was fun. Only thing I ever got to do. Yeah, everything I only got to do as monk. Me too. It's just when we were trying to get notorious monsters for particular drops, like the monk feet, and we kept getting turned into toads because what we brought were monks. Actually, no, we brought a red mage, and he got bad things that frogs do to red mages got done to him that day. God, I kind of wish I got a screenshot of that now. But yeah, it's never did get those monk feet. No. Got the level 119 version now. I like your name, Jen. I used to be Skizor. There you go. I like Skizor. I like Scyther just a little bit more, but Skizor is okay. Yeah, I'll have to check to see if Scyther was taken. Yeah. I have a Cyndaquil lunch bag that I started taking to work. And since nobody at work watches my stream, fortunately, I have no idea why this 40-year-old man has a Cyndaquil lunch kit. Everybody here figures it out, but yeah, Skizor is slick as hell. Love its mega too. I mean, I never thought they really need to improve upon Scyther. In fact, even watching the anime, it was like, kill that one trainer / sketch artist with a Scyther, take his Pokemon. What was his name? Not even important, but yeah. Ramen Cat. Happy Tuesday. Let's see, let's run up here. Don't get behind me, guys. Ooh. Another nice clumping action. Dang it. Why you gotta be that way? Turn around like that. That's just the way they like to be. I'm not gonna weapon skill it yet. I want to see if I can get maybe like another thing of treasure hunter stacked on it. I don't know why. It's gonna die soon anyways. Run out of HP. Maybe it's gonna wake up. Stop being terrorized. Next. I'm not gonna move. So the rest of them were perfectly clumped. Can still hit this one somehow. Oh well, so much for the perfect clumping action. No! Somebody got sheep-songed. That's kind of funny. Try that again. J-A spam. Hey, it's Vic! Yo! Stab, stab, stab! That was stab, stab, stab! Come on! I waved at you. I've been drinking. Which is true, I had that. Dendril, can I be your secret online waifu? Let's see if I got room for it. Probably not, because the other one is really jealous, and I mean, it was like secret. And we're like, no, nothing ever lasts, stays a secret for, especially when it comes to online. Oh my goodness. That's probably a guy. Maybe. I mean, I was making dinner dates with gentlemen for this weekend, and they were all like, hey, you want to go to a strip club? And I'm like, is it a guy strip club or a girl strip club? And we don't know what that really means anymore because it's 2017. Shoot! That was the wrong button. Gaspy Roads! Happy Tuesday. Somehow I still got bronze pieces out of that. 3 of them. Wow. Thought I totally messed that one up. Dum, dum, dum. Alright, so for another 22 in-game minutes, we can still get bronze pieces, which isn't going to be a lot of time, but let me show you what you do. You get 1, you get 2, that's supposed to be 2. Alright, and then I think I can get a 3rd. Yeah, try and get a 3rd here. Alright, I'm going to stop right here. Turn, 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 turn. J-A spam. That's why I say heck with Crocodile Thief, right? And then we're gonna do, there we go, switch target. There you go, over here. J-A spam. Twice. Try and proc as many of these as possible before time runs out. And then you can kill them. There we go, switch target. Switch target. I feel like that guy in Star Wars. Hell yeah! Switch target. Nope. Okay, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, time's over. Now we just need to kill everything. Like this. Oh yeah, you can also kill, after, the job ability procs are done, you can proc with the weapon skills. Win! Hi, kitty. She's been very demanding tonight. Why have you been so demanding? Mm-hmm. She's not gonna say. She's probably gonna try and stand on my hair, stand on my head next, right? It's usually what she likes to do. Wow, it didn't last very long. Hi. Yeah. All right, down, because I can't see the screen when you do that, and you mess up my hair. Spectral jig. We're gonna go change camps. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. When we go to Bubarimo Peninsula and we fight the bunnies, I try to stay just at the bunny camp because they got so many bunnies and they all drop Orgell's pieces. And depending upon the type of day, I will go ahead and change my trust NPCs out so that during the proc with job abilities, we'll have the dance or solid gold dancer party out. And then during the Skeletor, right? Then when it comes time for weapon skills, I'll get a bunch of samurais out and they kill stuff. And then when the proc with magic time comes out, I get the Taru please say Maya He-Man. Maya. Maya He-Man is. I don't know, I was never really was a fan of the actual He-Man. Even though, you know, man in a furry loincloth, what's not to like? Duncan, on the other hand, Man-at-Arms. Yeah. He's my favorite. He also got the Sorceress, so what's not to love? I didn't know that back then. It's just one of those things that I realized later in life. It was like, oh, yeah. That's why they call him Man-at-Arms. I can't see the trees, guys. Here, hold on. Thank you. I'm just go stand by a Kuru right now. Oh, good. Someone else is tanking. So this might work out well for me. Maybe not. It's gonna be one of those days. JA spam. Yeah. That's JA spam. There we go. Build the weapons go. I want to get everything back. So Aeolin Edge. There we go. See? That's how you get hate back from the little set. That's my shoe. That's not a love toy. Sorry, y'all didn't need to hear that. You know how cats can be. And going over here. It's a shame I can't sell the jade shells. That's not true. I haven't tried it in a week or two. Probably 2 weeks. Dang it. This whole time. Forgot to do this. Let's go to Unity. Let's go to Unity Accolades. Let's go and do some stuff with the enemy leader. Plant. That'd be awesome. But that's not going to work because these don't count as plants for some silly reason. There we go. JA spam again. They should have, Square Enix, I know you're listening, they should make a Unity for Dynamis, or a Unity repeating accolade for every 10 procs that you get in Dynamis. Gives you, say, like 100 sparks. That would be awesome. That would get people back into Dynamis. But, you know how many shields I can buy with that? I don't know, not some, but there we go. Stab. Proc. Weapon skill. Dude falls down. Stifling a yawn now. Cheers, everybody. Tree gave you the forgotten touch. I need to do something with those forgotten touches. Part of me's thinking, you know, I have a whole bunch of relic gloves that I haven't been doing anything with. And I think you can get those upgraded all the way to the relic plus 2 with just the touches. I think, but yeah. It gave you a touch that will never be forgotten. I never forgot about it. Show me where on the tree the bad man touched you. Hey, Trent. Is that how you actually pronounce it? Is it Trent or is it Treant? Watch it be Treant in like Europe, but in the southern states, Trent. Because, you know, that's like a regular name here, but Okay. For a second there, I was like, you guys not coming or what? Hit me for 32 points of damage. See, when I see the number 32, I think Nissan Skyline. Not that... I'm not saying that the GTR that they have nowadays is not good. Pricey, but... You know, like some people... Everybody has their favorites. Some people like the 34. Some... Like, there's like 2 guys out there that like the 33. 32, though. That's when people had to start changing the rules because this car was like dominating so much. It was like so awesome. Anyway, one of these days when I become big and successful on Twitch, I'm gonna somehow find a way to get a 32. Not that I can drive it because it's Texas and everything's on the left-hand side, but yeah, it's R32. Whoa! Now there's a visualization. Not gonna finish that one out. No, no, no. But yeah. If only they could find... Oh, actually, no, they have found a way to put that into a pill and bottle it. Are you from Texas or just live there? I was born in Brownsville, which is about as far south as one can get in Texas. We call it the Valley. We didn't spend too much time there. I heard of someone recently getting an older one, since, yes, 25 years old, and it's a classic and can be left-handed. Therefore, since they never got permission to import it to the States because they didn't have any of the necessary testing, yeah, the 25-year rule, you can actually start getting some of the earlier ones now. You just have to be willing to, you know, I don't know why I use spectral jig. You'd be like, go to a toll booth, and you have to get out of the car and walk around and hand the person the money and that kind of stuff there. 88 LHD in my state not long ago. I don't know if it's legal for LHD. Not familiar with that. If it's an 88, then I think it would be exempt, but I could see some states, like Jersey. I'm not sure if that's the where you're from or anything like that, but yeah, left-hand. Oh, okay. That makes sense. See, I see LH anything, and I think, or sorry, no, I see L and D in anything, and I think, you know, drugs. Because I sell them, but not. Actually, no, I can't even say that. There's one compound that we do for this one lady. Now, I'm not going to go into too many details about what the compound is or what's wrong with the lady, but I remember just typing it up one day going, and here I was thinking that, you know, wow, 2017. Actually filling scripts for hallucinogenics. They're supposed to be used on giraffes. That's not true. Horses, not giraffes. Kind of the same thing. One has a longer neck. Right-hand drive. And it would be on the right-hand side, wouldn't it? Unless... Wait. Unless you're in Europe, and then you saw somebody, the left-hand driver. Yeah! That'd be a good save. There you go. That's what I would do. That's what I meant to say, because, you know, obviously, in jolly old England, everything's on the left-hand side. Tree! Don't be antisocial. Come on. There we go. All the trees are all lined up. Must be a sign. No, that means we get to do that. Was it Salome? Where you're like, yeah, it's like pretend they're flags and just run on this side. Now we gotta get on this side. Over here. What time is it? 2025. We still got time. Over here. Now I gotta get on the left hand side. Uh-oh. Your good will go away. We don't want you. Probably got you good aggro. Ah! Dang it. Totally ran into all of them. Oh well. This way. Is there a Yugudo back there? I don't see it, so I think somehow we were able to miss the line of sight. You're like, you're gonna die, Dent. It's like, yes, but it's faster than using a warp ring. That's the truth. Alright, hitting that button. Getting ready to get into my little corner here. There we go. Hit the attack buttons. Get that clumping action going. JA spam. Go! Uh-oh. There we go. Uh-oh. All I see are whiskers and magical glow powers. This should be fun. I still have the hate because I still see my health going down. Next. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro white shells. Am I capped out on merits? No! Wow. What do I have as far as rings equipped? Oh, this whole time I've been fighting with not only just the warp ring, at least I got the opponents equipped. Here. Well, let's get an actual boomerang as opposed to Liu Shang's rod. Ooh, we can cut +1, definitely. Lazy statement of the year is it's faster than a warp ring. The only other thing that's faster than a warp ring, Legion Gokrai. You have to wonder though. No, probably not. Probably not, because the game did come out after 2001. And it's like suicide bombers, Legion Gokrai. What do these two things have in common? But that's okay, because nobody ever asked that question. Actually, no, that's not true. I remember seeing, back in the good old days, a lot of rather racist macros that people had when they would ninja 2-hour. And I would be like, dude, that's not cool. And they're like, dude, they killed 3,000 people. And it's like, not all of them. But yeah. Have you completed Rhapsodies of Vana'diel? On this character, yes. I still have 12 other characters that need to complete it though. I think I can turn my camera. Just there we go. JA's bad. Unfortunately, Cyndaquil has completed all the missions. She has not completed all the quests. In fact, I think I haven't done a single quest in all of Abizia. That's going to be a night. I love the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Yes! Rhapsodies was... how shall we say? Rhapsodies was written for people that love it, or written by people that love the game, for people that love the game. And yeah. A ring from Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. You get a ring? I didn't know you got a ring. I didn't get a ring. Maybe I did. I completely forgot about it. Let's see. OMG, Kamikaze Bomber, Ninja, never thought of it, mind blown. No, really? Maybe it was just my Link show. Actually, now that I think about it, it was like only 2 players that ever did that, but yeah. Get some closer to A spams here, here. There we go. Yeah. No, it's too far away. Now we're gonna get you. Boom, boom, boom. And Rudra Storm. Somehow it lived. Does that mean my Rudra Storm missed? Sad face. I should have enough accuracy. No, I should, but I probably don't. And I thought I killed this overgrown weed to my right. What time is it? 22:19? I think we will be moving to the Fungars next. Although I'm thinking we're also not going to go to the Fungars. Would be a better mod to go to... Oh! That's true. I forgot about that. The fly traps to the south. Go there. We certainly do have plenty of them. More than they do with Fungars. Let's see if there's anybody else here, though. Search area, current area. No, it's still just me. Why is it that nobody likes to go to Volcom Dunes anymore except me? It used to be, you know, you could never go to Volcom Dunes because there were so many people here. And believe it or not, there aren't that many camps that can support that many players anymore. Anyway, Volcom Dunes should have been. Whoa. That was like insta-proc. That never happens. Alright, well, not gonna... Don't have enough TP to weapon skill it anyways, so just wait for it to die of old age. Or dots. Need more dots. There we go. Guys! I want to proc one of these. Fine, I'll just kill it. Ah, dang it, I don't have enough TP to proc anymore. I don't even know why I'm here. I should have just came on like a job that needed merit points. I don't have any job that needed merit points. I think I got all my merits spent on all my jobs. No. I think I do have all my jobs that need merit points. They have it all spent. Thinking about going south and going after the fly traps. Then I'm also thinking fungers are just so much fun. Let's go there instead. Let's see, inventory-wise, we out of space yet? 74 out of 80. What do we got here? Cluster cores. Don't need those. I'm gonna drop them all. I'm not gonna worry about the -1 gear because Ren Core Mental. Goodbye. Alright, so we already have over a stack of bind bills, over a stack of bronze bills, stack and a half of white shells. Ooh, don't throw away the winter stone. And eventually it throws away. But not today. What? You do a popper that says congratulations and then take sneaking and viz off? How have I played the game this long and not known that? You know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna go sneaking and viz and go to one of those areas outside of Audulin, wait for people to level up, and then just pop the popper that says congratulations. That would be awesome. Why does that not take sneaking and viz off? Watch, this be one of the glitches that Square Enix knows about and is working on. Oh, that's an easier way of increasing inventory space, though, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That right. You know what's another easy way? Let's see. Go to quest, objective list. We're gonna go down to anniversary. Anniversary number 2, and I'm looking for Gastro Revolution number 2. This is why we never leave the house without an apple pie, or at least a stack of apple pies. You just go, give me an apple pie right here. Bam! Anniversary dial key. And also some sparks. Mostly sparks, but 10:28. Still early. We'll go do some, I guess we'll trade some keys over. See if we, get anything good. Probably won't. We never get anything good anymore. Well. There was that one time I got a broken Liu Shang's rod. That was pretty nice. I'm just gonna go and stab you and make you go away. Let's start working on your buddy. Sometimes I wish to know just how much damage I was doing. Because I know it was like 5 digits. And it just makes me so happy. But, you know, the mob's like incredibly easy. I probably have quite a bit of TP. See, that one wasn't 5 digits. That was quite a bit less. Like 6,000 points of damage. People would be like, 6,000? Back in my day, we were happy if we had like 600 points of damage on a weapon skill. Yeah. Back in the good old days. No, well. It was also back when you could, like, you know, you were expected to show up to an XP party and not only your best gear, but also with the most expensive food. And nobody complained when he died, and he had to eat another of the very expensive food. You're like, I say that. There was this one guy that did complain once, and it was the Corsair, and he was pissed off because their DPS was too low, and he was having to use his bullets to keep the chain alive. And he waited until he was actually leaving the party before saying anything of, God, you guys, so kind of thing. And I was typing out the, don't let the door hit your butt on the way out, but he already left the party, and I was like, still type it out. It just would have been nice. I suppose I could have gone and tell. Let's remember that story differently. And I decided to tell. Yeah, Corsair. That was back before anybody gave Corsair's party invites, because, you know, it's not that they were bad, it's just bards were better, right? Right? There we go, ability, spam, ability, weapon skill, Aeolin Edge. Get all the hate back, because I really dislike having to target something and hit the attack button. I would just rather it all just automatically auto-targets me. I'm like, well, you should get rid of Little Set. You're right. I think I will, after this bunch of mobs is done. And Cornelia, she would be a good NPC. She doesn't steal hate. She looks bored sometimes. I look bored sometimes. Weapon skill. Die. It's just the thud they make when the mobs die. Just sounds so much more satisfying. After you do like an overkill on them. That's something that they should import from Final Fantasy X into 11. The overkill thing. There's no real reason as to needing it. At least I don't think getting an overkill in Final Fantasy X ever did anything like give you more XP or anything like that. It just was like, not only did you just kill it, you overkilled it. Like, yeah. Police, getting out of here. Let us bring out Cornelia. Dun dun dun. Because, you know, haste. When haste 2 is not enough. Actually, I don't have haste 2. I have haste 1. But when haste 2 is not enough, you always get more haste. Actually, no, maybe haste 1 is enough because we ran out of mobs. Map whites again. Yeah, I suppose I could go after the sheeps. There we go. Here's one. I'm gonna stab you from behind. Do you think Apuru will cast Protect on Cornelia? Can you bring trust into whatever fights you want, like COP missions and stuff? Mostly. There are some areas that you cannot take trust NPCs into. I believe most of the add-on scenarios, they have BCNMs that you cannot bring trust NPCs to. I think a lot of the level-capped BCNM fights, like the Beastman Seal type fights, I don't think you can take trust NPCs into there. But most of the regular mission stuff, like when you go fight the Shadow Lord, yeah, you can take trust against him. I want to say you can even take trust into fighting the final boss in Abyssia. Yeah, actually I do remember trust in that fight. You can even take trust into the final last fight of the game with Shadow of Darkness. Cloud of Darkness, sorry. Cloud of Darkness. Women really hate it when you don't remember their name correctly. And the Cloud of Darkness, she won't forget. Sorry. Alright, we're gonna... They don't... Actually, I do speak for Mexico. That's not true. Well... I remember the last time I called a woman the wrong name. You only make that mistake once. I need to reshift my weight, kitty, so you need to get up. Thanks. Yeah. I don't know who that is. I quit after Wings. Ah. See, after Wings of the Goddess, we had an add-on. We had several add-on scenarios, and then we also had Abyssia, which I guess technically was some more add-on scenarios. And then we had an honest-to-good expansion called... on tip of my tongue. Seekers of Outer Lyn. And after that, we had the final storyline, which basically took all the other storylines and tied them together at the very end, where you actually save Vanadil from the future server shut-off. But yeah, I finished Rhapsodies of Vanadil with some Dutch poor folk during your absence. Nice. That BCNM that you get to go into for the final fight, and they got all the little screenshots of everything from along the way just flashing around you. I could spend all day in there. No, maybe not all day, but I could probably spend a decent amount of time. The music's pretty nice too. It's you don't get to see too many players saying, "Hey, can I get some help in there?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it. I'll tank it, kite it." So I can't. Well, I haven't straight tanked it in a while. I can kite it, no problem. And but most people already have it beat now, so it's like, curses. Oh well. Bum, bum, bum. I have to remind myself, we just got to get those other 12 characters leveled, caught up. There's nothing like getting to do. I mean, Chains of Promathia was a great expansion and all, until you do it like the second time, and it's like, okay, there were some parts of Chains of Promathia that are not so great, and some like really slow parts, but some other parts really made up for it. 34 dial anniversary keys, probably not too good. 3 pass, yeah. 3 pass not so great. Actually, I take it back. Any mission that had you go into Carpenter's Landing, yeah, not going to be a good one. Promathia fight, sea, yeah, that was always cool. Your first time in the sea is like, wow, wow, and then you start like taking little footsteps, and you know, you see yourself walking on water, and you're like, oh, did you see that? I'm walking on water. I remember showing a Final Fantasy fan, he came over, we were going to go out for drinks, and it was like, hey, you want to see C? I was like, what's C? C's that, you know Sky from Rise of the Zolari? He's like, yeah. He's like, this is like Sky, except it's for Chains of Promathia. Like, oh, yeah, then a UFO. Yeah, that happened that night too. And I was all like, oh snap. He's like, what is that? And I was like, that's a UFO. I was on Monk, and I'm gonna see if I can make it back to the the exit. I had like 12 hit points left when I finally zoned out of there. He's like, that thing almost killed you, and I'm like, in 7 out of 8 realities, that thing did kill me. It's just a lucky reality. 7 out of 8 realities. They're like, in one of these realities, we got away from that. I remember Cyndaquil, her first time in Sky. This is back when she only had 3 trust NPCs. Because yes, there was a time that we could only have 3 trust NPCs, not 5. A lot of people don't remember that. And I had 3 trust NPCs, and I thought I was going to be badass and a little 99 and take out anything here except I'm in Sparks gear. We get a UFO, and it's like, alright, we'll take this thing. No. UFO was still kicking our butts. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, my healer just ran out of MP. This is where you use your warp ring. Yeah. I wonder if anybody ever did that. It's like, hey, summoner friend ended up pulling everything in the zone behind us because, you know, a lot of the mobs in Sky have non-aggressive aggro, but if you have your carbuncle out, carbuncle don't care. It's all like, no! Nobody stares at my summoner. And they're like, hey, Carby just died and now I'm gonna die next. He's like, what do you do? Does the white mage sacrifice themselves by spamming a bunch of Cure 4s into the summoner? Or does the black mage in the party cast a D2 on said player and send them back to their home point? Does that put you on the hate list? I've never done it. I mean, I've never done it in a save your life type situation. I have done it in a screw you tank. That was fun. He was all like, you're doing too much damage. And I'm like, okay. Pulls the next mob, hits the Vogue button, I hit the D2 button. They're like, seriously? They're like, well, you said you didn't want me doing too much damage, so I'm casting other spells. Good thing I got level 37. Actually, no. Black Mage was actually my second highest level job after Monk. Only because we needed it so much for Chains with Matthew. All these level 50 fights. Oryu, I think was the name of the dragon. We had to like sleep him and then use freeze, ancient magic, level 50. Yeah, that was it. 3 black mages, all casting freeze at the same time, doing damage. Then we sleep the dragon. And then we rest up MP while we're waiting for freeze to come up a cooldown. Rinse and repeat until the thing gave up. I don't think it died. I think you get it down like 10% HP and it's all like, alright, fine. I just don't want to embarrass you guys. Ancient magic skill chain burst. Oh, see, I've been playing Final Fantasy a long time and I've never seen anybody successfully burst ancient magic off of a skill chain. I know what's happened. I'm just saying I've never seen it. That's probably because I also, you know, have all the damage linked to the screen and not to the chat menus. That probably has something to do with it, but when I get back to multi-boxing, I'm gonna try that. Get a skill chain, and then hit that macro at the right time to, I could do it. Yeah. It's just all timing. Definitely. And probably want just enough fast gear cut on 30 minutes. Slave. That was a sneak attack trek. Sada. Just say Sada. We all know what you're talking about. I was the Sada Dancing Edge part of Distortion. Ooh. I always had to use Raging Fist close fusion. No, I had to be somebody else that opened up with Azurin Fist and be like, Dent, use Raging Fist. I'm like, I'm okay with that. Black Mage Coordinated Distortion. Wow. This is because Flamey actually hung out with the cool kids back in Quetzalcoatl in the good old days. I'm not going to say I was in the special bus because we were a little bit better than the special bus, but not much better. But we had fun. How much plus movement are you using? Probably just 20%. Maybe 22. Morgenthau, if I said your name right. Happy Tuesday. Come on, Fungar. We ain't got all night. In fact, we got less than 20 minutes. I'm gonna go to equipment. The only plus movement speed I should have is the boots. Movement speed plus 18%. Juke boots plus 1. There we go. So yes, I have seen very impressive freeze magic burst. Did it like finish killing the mob? Yeah. Played on the dumpster fire. Oh. You know, when you're really cold, nothing warms you up quite like dumpster fire and antifreeze. But you gotta be really cold. It usually doesn't get that cold in Texas. Definitely doesn't get that cold in Texas. Bum, bum, bum. In fact, when we were out celebrating tonight, we were sitting at a table where the lady of the party was wearing a North Dakota State University sweatshirt. It was her husband's. He had graduated there in 2009. The gentleman I was having drinks with graduated from North Dakota State back in 1963. Small world, right? I think I just pulled a paladin. Can I aggro you with that? There we go. Yeah. Let's go run this way. Get up here. What time is it? Dang it! We gotta kill all these things before 8 o'clock. Nope. Nope. I got all the bad guys. Alright. Die. Next. So anyway, and North Dakota State's got a pretty decent football team. I don't know if anybody watches that particular the Fungar dude. There we go. Not exactly sure how the paladin didn't get on paladin, but oh well. Weapon skill time. Die, priest. No benediction for you. So anyway, they were chatting about North Dakota State stuff, and I was just like, I'm just gonna finish my beer. He's like, it's funny how many people from North Dakota end up in Texas. I'm like, yeah, doesn't Fargo get to like minus 40 degrees every winter? He's like, yeah, that's why they're in Texas. I can't say the only reason why. How did I get that sentinel? I didn't think I was anywhere near him. I mean, obviously I was wrong, but funny how stuff works out. And Christmas time, go out, and I remember there was a gentleman at the next table. I was wearing suit and tie, and everybody's wearing suit and tie. It was a pretty fancy place that you're supposed to dress up for. Guy sitting at the table next to us was wearing a Minnesota Vikings jersey. And yeah, I know Minnesota's Viking jersey probably cost just as much as a suit and tie does, but I was like, oh well. The world changes, and alas, I don't change with it. That's not true. I kind of change with it. Next. What time is it? It's almost 11. Alright, we're wasting time now. I'm gonna go kill sheeps. Come on, though, that purple is classy. Purple and gold. Very, very classy. The Vikings are my go-to team when the Cowboys aren't doing well, which is most seasons. I don't know. Last season, Cowboys did pretty well. This season, we'll have to wait and see. Vikings too. We'll have to wait and see. Don't know how I feel about. Oops, that was the wrong thing, Donnie. But there we go. I still don't know how to feel about life without Adrian Peterson on the Vikings. Saints. All the places he could have gone to had to be New Orleans. I'm like, no, it's closer to Texas. It certainly is warmer than Minnesota, but I don't know. I mean, I got used to the Cowboys after Terrell Owens, and I suppose I can get used to this. If Bradford's knees weren't made of paper mache. Aww. Tissue paper in the rain. That's my favorite kind of defense right there. My coworkers give me grief for being a TO fan. They're like, how do you like Terrell Owens? I'm like, alright. If it wasn't for Terrell Owens, do you think that Tony Romo would have the completion stats that he has this point in his career? I'm like, never thought about it that way. It's like, given it was still never enough to actually get him to the they got to the playoffs. They just always choked. But I guess I would choke too if I was playing football in a playoff game, because I weigh like less than 200 pounds and not much of it's muscle. I'm like, I'm gonna die. Ricky Williams, number 1. Didn't T.O. make a children's book one time? think he did. In the meaty? I guess it's not after midnight yet, but my god, man. If ever you need to let the world know just how small your unit is below the belt, get a truck that's that loud. That way you can just go, hey, all you people, I've got the smallest, can't say it, in Dallas Fort Worth. Here's proof. Shouldn't say that because I sometimes rev the engine too, especially when I'm angry. But not like that. My god. Oh well. Hopefully, one of these days, I'll be able to afford an apartment that's not next to a freeway. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen. Just one of these days. Mark over here. Take a little bit. There we go. Very good. Forgot how nice it was not having Lilith steal all my kills. Or steal all my aggro. Let's see. Go ahead and just change out rings real quick here. Let's go ahead and get a... What do you think? Defending ring or the Vulcane ring? I think defending ring probably just a little bit better. That's a good one too. But no, defending. There we go. Everything else is fine. JA spam. JA spam. There we go. Sometimes you have to hit these macros twice. Sometimes you have to them 3 times. Next. Give me more coins. I'm not out of space yet, am I? Getting closer. Look at that, I got over a stack of forgotten touches. Is good. Peru's casting Cure 5. I still have the hate. Or do I? I think I do. There we go. Die! Proc! You don't have to proc. I just like procking. Gives me that false sense of accomplishment that MMOs are so good at doing. And here I thought we would have already gotten all the -1 gear that one could get tonight. But no, there's another. Taking up another inventory space. 20-minute warning. Which is enough time to finish the sheeps. I don't know if I'm going to go back to the, whatchamacallits. The Trents, or the Treants, after we take care of this. But we will go ahead and hit the Gobbybucks, because that's what I'm looking for. So we haven't done that in a while. Maybe it'll give me something that'll be like, I could sell this and use that to buy alexandrites. Probably not. It's probably going to be X-ray. It's all going to be junk. Who am I kidding? That's the kind of stuff I get nowadays from the Gobbybucks. Like, you got a Flintstone. Not the vitamin. I heard a mom ask me one time, I was like, what's the best vitamin I can give my kids? The one with the most sugar. Like, really? And I'm like, yeah. You don't want to give your kids something that doesn't taste good, otherwise they'll start thinking, oh, I don't like taking vitamins. They're so icky. But you give them something with sugar, you're like, yeah, you can't eat them all. It's like candy. I wonder if that's the reason that you can't get Diamond Tap anymore. Actually worked with a pharmacist one time that drank, when she was a kid, she drank like, I guess it was 8 ounces of Diamond Tap. And her parents freaked out because I thought that she was going to overdose. So they took it to the ER and they're like, no, she's just going to sleep all day. She'll be fine tomorrow. Ah, the good old days. Boom, boom. Or she just liked it because it tasted like, you know, grape soda. Sipping on that purple. There you go. It was like the old ladies. It was like, you know, tussin'. they called it. Fixes anything. You broke your bone, just pour some tussin on it. You got a cough? Drink some tussin. Robitussin for everybody going, what's he talking about? Which I believe only has an active ingredient of glyphenicin in it, unless you get some of the Robitussin that don't have, or have additional stuff in there. Which is just an expectorant. Does nothing for broken bones, and yet... I don't know, I've never broken a bone and poured tussin on it. Maybe it does help. Like, go swimming in the Gulf, got a jellyfish on you, pour some tussin. Actually, I think vodka does the same thing. If you got like a jellyfish attached to you. Or maybe it just alleviates some of the pain. Heck. No, let's not go this way, let's go this way. Save some of these sheeps early for later. Say that. I'm gonna run in front of you, then behind you. Lano's alright, this Sabo Empire member is out for the night. Sabo. Isn't that a noodle? No, that's soba. Sorry. Night night, Lanos. Sleep tight. Can't believe he lives on the West Coast and goes bed before me. I say don't let the bed bugs bite. They probably will. I always like to finish it off when, especially with the missus, she's trying to fall asleep. I'm like, don't let the bed bugs bite, just don't say it. Or crawl into your ears. No! Or they crawl up there and die. Should be awake all night. All my fault. There we go. As long as I can do that once a day, my purpose on this earth has been accomplished. Sabo, as in cactars. Well, that explains all the dancing cactars in your thingy. Why don't you say cactars? Oh! I got a job point. Job points. Dynamis. That's the real reason to go to Dynamis. All the ancient currency, that's just gravy. You're really going, no. You go there for the currency. The job points is just, here. That's the gravy. Now I want gravy. Come on. Running with the sheeps. There we go. I wonder what that'd be like. It's like, you go to Spain, it's like, I saw the running with the bulls, and I thought, no, I don't want to do it. Because I could see myself running for about 10 feet going, okay, I'm out of shape. How do I get out of here? I'm like, yeah, that would be me. But the running with the sheeps, that would have to be, what, Nebraska? Maybe? Probably? No, that would be, I don't know. I don't think I've been to Nebraska now that I think about it. Jeez, man. Ooh. That's what I should do next. Alright, does anybody else hear this song in their head? Right round baby like a record player. There we go. Spin me round, right round baby like, oh. Can't remember the name of the group that originally sang it back in the 80s. I do remember a Dallas group called Orgy did a cover of it that I put them on the radar for just a little bit. I guess it's always kind of sad that, nobody really cares about the music that you make yourself, but when you do a cover of somebody else's popular song, then yeah. I don't know. They have some really good music too. I think it was Orgy. Click. Next room is trailer. Boom. You gotta be careful when you do a Google search with the word orgy in it. Why do music? Videos of orgy music, and it's all... There we go, Orgy, a band. Orgy is an American rock band formed in 1994 from Los Angeles. I thought they were from Dallas. California. Orgy described their industrial rock as death pop. The band is best known for their cover version of the New Order song, Blue Monday. So maybe that's what I'm thinking. Because that's not, maybe like a record song. Maybe it is. I'm probably thinking of a different band. No, never mind. Somebody will be able to correct me. If not the Twitch chat, definitely in the YouTube comments. If I remember to upload this to YouTube. Friday night? Was it Friday night? I didn't remember to upload it. And I still have it, and technically I could upload it, but it was like Blue Mage spells, but I remember spending like, what was it, 2 hours trying to learn this one spell that I'd already known. We've all done that. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to upload that. You know, like, I'm not learning this. I mean, how many of these mobs do I have to kill before I learn it? Chances are you already know it. Dang it! That's not true. Alright, we got 1335, which means we have until, what is it, 1600? When the timer wears off. Sneak, sneak. And should I get that? No, I'm not going to go for that last one. Because I'm already in the yellow hit point. I'm going to run all the way up here. Turn around. See how the thumping action works. Not that good, but not that bad either. J spam time. Wow. And we weapon skill you in the face. And he falls down on his side. Like a good sheep. Or the running of the sheeps. Checking inventory space. 76 out of 80. That's not so bad. Wow. That's a lot of -1 gear. Ooh, we're getting ready to go over 2 stacks of bronze pieces. Maybe with this kill here. Maybe not. Never count your coins before you leave the zone. Except for that one time. That was okay. Is all the AF2 +1 garbage now, or can it be good with augments? Yes and no. I guess it depends on the content. What I like to do is take your artifact gear and upgrade it to reforged level, which makes it equivalent to a level 119 item. Let me show. I don't have any thief gear that I can show you, but I do have a paladin. Actually, no. Let me just show you the paladin boots because those are so sexy. They can actually go up to +3. I just until I get burtgang, I don't think I can get anybody to bring me. Well, maybe, but I don't have the skills yet to get in there. Let's see. Converts 5% of damage taken to magic points. And when you're tanking, you almost don't need a red mage when that's going on, if you're tanking properly. And it's not just physical damage, it's not just magical damage, it's flat out damage. You actually get it upgraded to the +3. It's 10% damage taken gets converted to magic points. Which means you're never running out of MP. Unless you get one-shotted. In which case, yeah, run out of hit points, but life is good. I haven't had to worry about now relic gear, on the other hand, which is the stuff from this zone, or these zones, the Dynamis zones, hasn't. You can upgrade it to 119, but it's just the +1 variety. I think I showed you my plunderer armlets. Yes, 119. This gives you treasure hunter +3. That's relic. As far as I know, they have not given us the ability to upgrade relic or Empyrean sets beyond +1. Haven't played since Wings. This augment stuff makes me confused. Yeah, a lot of the augment stuff came with Abyssia, if I remember correctly. And I think they just kind of added it in there as a, hey, all this stuff that we spent all this time trying to get upgraded is now junk because reasons, because, you know, Abyssia was kind of like a World of Warcraft style upgrade where everything that you get is better than everything that you've gotten in the past 10 years. I don't know if that is. Nah, that's probably not accurate. Maybe 7 years. We're almost out of inventory space. The game is having trouble sorting the coins into our inventory now. Oh, it makes me so happy. Alright, we only got 30 in-game minutes left. Besiege time. Who's fighting? Besieged. Oh, it's just a level 1 undead swarm. That's so sad. I did play busy for about 3 weeks. Summoner was OP. Summoner still kind of is. It takes a little while because you do need some pretty decent gear for your summoner. But yeah. So by the time I finish pulling all these things, it's gonna be like, guess what? Time's up. I knew I should have started fighting them sooner. But yeah. That's about as much time as I played in Abyssia as well. It was about 3 weeks, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'm going back to WoW. Because that was the same time that we had Ice Crown going on. That was a good time to play WoW. Actually, I think all times are a good time to play WoW, except for Cataclysm. Because they took everything I know and they destroyed it, and I was like, ugh! This game sucks. I don't know about that. Had its moments. Although I do kind of enjoy the... Come back here. I have a range attack. There we go. So I can get the hate back. Got you! With my boomerang. Alright, it's after 1600, so now we just kill everything. Ability, weapon, skill, ale and edge. There we go. Busy, too much work, and no AFK and dragons. I've never done that. I mean, I've been to Dragon's Avery. I think that's where I picked up Excalibur from. I know that's where I picked up Excalibur from. But that was like the only time. Weapon skill. He's claiming better heal now. Well, who would that have been? Trying to remember. It was a dragon. It was named after one of the dragons from a Wagner play. I'm sorry, opera. Oh, that's why can't I remember the name of that dragon? Urgh. You pop him now, so you don't have to worry about shoot. Oh, that's gonna bug me. All right, hold on. Oh, that's not gonna work. We'll go over here. Click this one. Wagner, opera, dragon. Secret. Fafnir! How could I forget Fafnir? Yeah, there we go. I got inventory space, or do we get the heck out? Somebody was asking earlier how difficult some of the mobs got here. Oh, and Needhog. I don't remember if Needhog would have been from the Wagner one. I remember Fafnir was. They might have been brothers. I think Fafnir and Needhog, maybe. It's been a while. It's like I tried watching like Driving in Circles. All the whatchamacallits, all the Wagner operas back to back one time. And you know, first one, yeah, awesome. Staying awake clear, no problem. Second one, alright, starting to get a little sleepy. Third one, alright, getting very fourth one, I'm just like, no, can't. Oh, I should just pause it and watch it from that. No! Oh, there it is. Somebody was asking earlier how difficult the mobs in this area could be. They can be pretty difficult. Let's see. Magkov, I'm going to release you, and I'm going to get an actual decent tank out. Like... Ooh, Archangel Hume. We haven't tested him out yet. Actually, yeah. Let's just go crazy. I say crazy. I'm gonna keep a Pururu out. We'll need heals. Alright, so I'm gonna get a Taru. Should I get a second tank? No, I'm gonna die, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get a second tank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get some DPS. This is gonna be our version of blood warping. You can have Archangel Taru as a trust. You can have all the Archangels as a trust. And if you're willing to go healer, you know, yeah, it might work out. It's 2 tanks, but definitely. So I'm going to trade, I believe it is the Forgotten, or the Nightmare Bud. And that should pop out a Fungar. Okay, maybe not. I'm going to trade a Forgotten, or Nightmare Watcher, and I think that's going to pop a Fungar. Alright, I'm going to click this and see what it says. Night log! Really? Okay. See, I just never would have assumed log would have gone with a Fungar. Nightmare Bud? Yeah. Water? Sure. Log? No. No, I thought that would have gone with the tree, but... Yeah, you gotta hit the attack button. Only got 30 minutes to kill this guy. Alright, I survived the initial assault. And unfortunately, everybody decided to stand in the line of sight. So this is going to be bad. I'll wait till I get 3,000 TP. Alright, everyone's still alive. I'm so dead. Here comes Squeezy Shroom. Alright. You ever want to know how good Archangel Hume works as a tank? Let's find out. Sneak attack. Rudra Storm. Oh shoot, I'm going to hit all the buttons. He's not that great at tank. Cynical was able to still hate. Here's where I'm going to die. I'm so screwed. Oh my goodness. That wasn't supposed to happen. Let's see. Abilities. Job abilities. I'm looking for waltzes. I'm looking for healing waltz. I don't know if that's going to take off my poison. It does. Yeah, I used to have Taru and Elven Archangel Fafnir and mini airship statue. Now you can have the real ones. How about that? It kicks you out of the game just in time. Happy Tuesday, whoosh. Thank you. Yes, you can have all those statues. You can also have all the trust NPCs. You can also have... I always like to do this when walking around town. You remember Shantoto, I imagine. They have multiple Shantoto trust NPCs. You can't have them all out at the same time, though, because that would just be stupid. All you really need is this one. I'm sure it's like right in front of me. There she is. You get Shantoto number 2. Oh, and Tenzin. There's a couple Tenzins. And then Archangel Taru. This way, you can just have a couple floating Tarus chasing you. Oh! Oh. And just like WoW, now you have mounts. You can fly in this game, technically. Not really. You got this little silly ditty. People are like, alright, I'm quitting Final Fantasy XIV, I'm coming back to 11. I got all the good stuffs. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Shantoto and Taru have made me closer to resubbing than anything yet. Alright, Archangel Taru, as long as you've, I believe, you have to be about level 99, probably 119 geared to be able to do the fight, although you can probably find some folks to help you do the fight. There are some prerequisites that you have to clear before getting the Taru Trust. Last few times that I've checked, it's not exactly clear what those prereqs are. Looks like some of the stuff had to do with Wings of the Goddess, but if you do all the missions, you have no problem. Shintoto, on the other hand, she comes around about twice a year during login campaigns, and you just have to be logged into the game with enough login points while they have her available. And one of those months, just check back every month on the Play Online site, and it's like, nope, no Shintoto. Nope. March is the month. All right, and you log it, and you resub for March, and like, yeah. But let's see. When was the last time we got it? FF11 is fun, definitely. No, it's even more fun. Trying to see, still in the dunes. Yeah, we just got kicked out. I'm looking to see if there's a notorious monster out here. But yeah. Show him Fenrir? Yeah, I can show him Fenrir. And dismount, yes. Camp the Rain, hat notorious monster. I'm a sucker for pay. That's a good hat. No, not trust. Abilities, mounts. These are all the different mounts you can have. Ooh, I forgot about the spectral chair. That's my newest one. Fenrir, bat notorious monster in the cave. I don't think it's this cave. I think it's the one in the secret cave. Maybe. Here he is. Hippomartimus. I remember one time I just came here trying to kill some fish because I was like around that level and I was guessing Vulcan Emperor. He might be up. But I already have the Emperor hairpin, but yeah. I think it's that one. I am on Thief, so let's see what we get. Wow, I didn't automatically one-shot it. Shantoto steals the kill. Shantoto defeats Hippo. Always showing me up, woman. She's pretty decent. I mean, as far as trust NPCs go, some of them are like really not that great. And others are very I love the fact that they give you so many that you can quite honestly just, you know, play to what you want. But it's like they got all the tanks up here, all your physical DPS. They even got it color coordinated as to which expansion they came from. Emperor hairpin 10% now. I was 1 for 1 a couple days ago. I don't know. I never really camped it. I was a fisherman, so instead of camping, I was fishing, and then I sold my fish, and then bought the stuff that all the campers put on there. I would think not 100%, but maybe. I don't know. There is a other notorious monster that you can spawn now that I believe gives you something similar to the hairpin. I don't think Cyndaquil has it because who stacks evasion at this point in the game now, but I'm just gonna double check just to be sure because I never really throw anything away. Nah, if I do have it, I probably don't have it. But yeah, I forget the name of it. It's a Unity Notorious monster. Some of those points that we were accumulating earlier. Let's see. So you go down to Unity, and then you go down to Wanted. There it is. Volcrum Imperator. But yeah, that's what I was there for. The Unity Wanted mob saw the Emperor. Yeah, okay. Be funny if he's up. Just do a map real quick. Wide scan. There is not any game out nowadays where you would do something like Camp Very Easy or Volcrum Emperor or EH or Leaping Lizzie for boots, i.e. camp enemies, just to gear up. All games now just give you all the stuff you need. Correct? Yeah. I don't know about all of them. I haven't played all of them. Or you run through a dungeon 500 times in Final Fantasy XIV. Or, and this is probably more to the case, especially with the free-to-play games, you can just buy the gear with real-world money. I'm not saying that's not necessarily the bad way of doing it. I know there were a lot of folks out there that were like, Gilz is bad. Gilz is very bad. same people that tended to buy the Gil were the ones saying Gil sellers are bad, but you have to think about it. And it's like, do you want to spend 20 hours of your free time farming up 1 million Gil, if that's the way you do it, or take your paycheck and then translate 15 minutes of your time and get that 15 minutes? But yeah, miss the days of FF11, lots of time doing this. Oh yeah, that was a different time. So like, hey, yeah, I'm not doing anything for the next 6 days. Let's go get an XP party started. See if we can get a couple levels out of this. Yeah, this is best parties. Ones that went on for days. But, no. I don't know if it's our attention span has gotten worse. I'm sure that's part of it. But they should just find the Gil buyers and shoot them, so that isn't a problem. But that'd be like pretty much... I'm not going to say 100% of the North American audience, because I can honestly say I've never bought any Gil. Now, I will say that I probably ended up in some parties that had Gil sellers in them, but we weren't doing anything like trying to do anything money-wise. We were just having fun, but, you know, reputations and all. I've never bought, but I have sold. Remember the missus, after she quit the game, she probably broke down to me and said that, you know, I bought Gil. I'm like, really? Yeah, that's how I leveled up my cooking. I'm like, wait, you bought Gil so you could level cooking? She goes, yeah. What's wrong with that? And I'm like, all the stuff you get. Cooking's like the easiest one to level, but oh well. I should have put that to like 10 levels worth of goldsmithing, but... Actually, I don't know if 1 million Gil would have gotten you 10 levels of goldsmithing. Probably wouldn't have. I didn't see the star bat over there, and I think it hangs out in that past cave I just went through. I want to see if he's over in this one, though. I know there's a couple bats over here. Giant bat and giant bat, so he's not up. Still love Final Fantasy XI. I still remember running to the dunes and waiting for parties, good times. Taru Master Race. There do seem to be more Tarus out nowadays. Werewolf Mike number 50. Actually, I didn't say 50, but I just added number 50. Is it still Tuesday? It's still Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I still like the Humes as my favorite. I mean, Mithras are fine from behind, but their panic emote just not as great as a... yeah, just... so you go over here, put that job emote. Ooh, job emotes. That's something new. In this place, you can charm a high-level scorpion and 2-hour it and kill everything with good... Oh, that's how we got through the aqueducts in Chainsport Mathia. We brought some Beastmasters that... It took them a while, because everything was incredibly tough back then, to charm one of the, whatchamacallits, amoebas? That's not what they call slimes. It was a slime, and he 2-houred after he got it charmed, so that we had it for a good 30 minutes, and just ran it through the rest of the aqueducts, and it was like killing everything. It was awesome. I was surprised at how much we use Beastmasters to make COP easier. The Mammoth fight. We were kiting the mammoths with Beastmasters. Oh, wow. That was a long time ago. Look, my drunk neighbors are home. What was I looking for? I was looking, I think, a Paladin. Maybe it's on Paladin. Let's see. Somewhere here, I have a... Here we go, yeah. They had old emotes where you could do like /panic and then like cynical panics, and she does that little thing, but then they added other stuff like job emotes where you can do crazy stuff like this and that and that and stand on a frog, because standing on a frog is what ninjas do. I never thought of that. If you had a few beasts in a party, charming and incredibly tough and 2-hour can run through a lot of stuff fast with no XP. The Beastmasters would get no XP. I don't think that ever counted against the rest of the party, but enough people thought so that Beastmasters never get invited. I don't think I ever saw a Beastmaster looking for a party. They were always off in those weird areas doing stuff by themselves. I'm just like, alright. You mind if we camp next to you? I'm like, no man, it's cool. Sometimes they would save us when we like pulled too many. The good old days. So the reason I came down here was I was gonna click the survival guide, and it's like, let's teleport. And let's go to favorites. Like Castle Ostroja. That's a good place. Using tabs. Back in the good old days, it took forever to go from one zone to the next. Not anymore. German Mom did give the party an XP penalty. It's why they use jugs. If they ever did join a party. I like jugs. I think that's pretty much how it still works nowadays. Jugs. Jug pets. Yeah. Just say the word jugs and all the older men are like, hmm? Everybody else is like, what? Look it up. There's the internet out there. Back when I tried resubbing for about a month, me and a buddy found a random Japanese beast doing the last COP fight solo. Oh. It can be done. I haven't done it. Shoot, I should try that though. My Beastmaster is still needs a lot of work, but more powerful than she used to be. So I am looking for all the white shells. I'm going to take 99 of these and one of those. I'm going to trade it over to Mr. Antiquix? I don't know how to say that. And you get a Tukuku white shell. I'm like, yay! And then we're going to run over here. Find beasts in the weirdest places. Fighting the weirdest mobs. You're like, nobody ever fights these guys because they AoE sleep, but they don't link. I guess that's... No, that's not true. Maida would always be... Yeah, remember, he was fighting Marlboros one time with crawlers. And you think, that's not going to work. He made it work. It would be like, great, you get like XP chain number 5 and gets massive amounts of XP. Then you get killed. And you lose all that XP because you had a point. And like, sucks. You should have asked me. I would like come out for a white mage, but that would have taken like 20 minutes too. At the very least. Probably longer. Let's go to Biadua. How do you say that? I say Bado. That's probably not how it's pronounced. Yeah. That's how Living Black Mage off Beast Monster. Ah, that's right. Because they had so few hit points that you could just, at certain levels, yeah, you just cast like a single free spell and one-shot it. No problem. One shot 4 in a row, then get resisted and one-shot it into social. Excuse me. Sleeping pills now kicking in. What do you think of Final Fantasy XIV? I tried it and it was okay, but it didn't catch me like Final Fantasy XI did. About the same. I like the crafting. And I like the chocobo racing. I think I got up to about level 30-ish as far as the main story went. And what can I say? As far as the story goes for the first 30 levels, I thought it sucked balls. Sorry. I know everybody says that the story really picks up once you get to end level, and I'm sure it does. But Square Enix, you can do better. They lost me in the very first cut. Well, not the very first cutscene, but that one cutscene. There's like, "Hey, you level 1 player, you must be the chosen one." Played 11 for 4 years, 14 for about 2 months. Story did. Yeah, and that's. Here's the difference between 11 and 14. Only redeeming factor is Minophilia. She was the one in the tube top, right? I should probably look that up. But, yeah. Alright. Big difference between Final Fantasy 11 and Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 11. You get to rank 10 And it's like, congratulations, you're rank 10. You did this. You saved the kingdom. Blah blah blah. Nobody's going to know that you did this. Nobody cares because you know what? You suck. And that's how it was. And then we did Rise of the Zalart. Brand new expansion, whole bunch of other stuff here. Time to use some of those our anniversary keys. Yes. Rise of the Zalart. Spoilers. You end up killing a head of state and his brother. We can't tell anybody that you did that. We can't even tell anybody that he's dead. It's like any time that somebody comes asking for this guy, yeah, he can't come to the throne right now. Count the fact that he's dead. So, yeah, you saved the world, but can't tell anybody because no one ever noticed. It wasn't until a good way through Chains of Promathia that, you know, hey, and the Chosen One's right there, and everyone's looking at Prish, and it's like, Prish is like, me? Can't be me. I thought I was the one that's going to destroy the world. And they're like, no. They motion over to your character who's still in your battle outfit, which has all these mismatched pieces in the cutscene. Like, Dent? The one in the pointy hat? No. That's exactly what they said, too. Well, not sure if that's exactly what they said, but it's along the same lines. They're like Chosen One, like, no. He's an adventurer. We just brought him around because, he's got storage space. True story. Actually, we did bring a character around just because of the extra storage space. Hype potions didn't stack. I don't think they still stack. Anyway, I'm getting off tangent. Kitty's on the prowl. She's looking this way. She's all like, sorry. Treasures of Ot are gone. You go to a new kingdom. It's like, I've saved the world many times over. Najla Salahim. Salahim Sentinels. She don't care. I don't care what you did, what you saved. No. She's all like, you know what I care about? Money. Bring me money, and I'll start caring about you. Wings of the Goddess, you go back in time. Shoot, it was before you were even born. Nobody cares about you. Also, war going on. Nobody cares. Rhapsodies of Anecdotes. I skipped one. Secrets of Adolin, also new area. Nobody really knows who you are. But there's this one really blushing, yet legal mascot that you get to flirt with. Doesn't matter what your race or gender is. Shoot. Now I really want to do Secrets of Adolin on Sangarthal. Oh, that's going to be so creepy. Serious. Galka. And then Rhapsodies. Vanadil. They finally... Not only are you the Chosen One, not only are you... Shoot, man. Spoilers. No, I'm not going to say it. Rhapsodies of Vanadil finally treated you like the badass that you are. Those Beastmen defenses were epic, though. Fighting orcs with Matt was sweet. Yes! I still refuse to do a campaign battle in Pashlau Marshlands because screw your petrification. I was like, hey, I'm a badass, I'm a paladin. I'm going to pull all the mobs and then spend the entire fight petrified and not doing any damage. And getting whittled away. But all the other zones, yeah, sure, no problem. Pashlau Marshlands, no. Die in a fire. Beastman can have it. I don't want it. What is it with that guy with his mating calls this evening? That was so annoying. Yeah, Devoy. Now let's go to Devoy. I haven't been to Devoy all week. Bum, 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 bottom. Kitty's all like, I haven't been fed in like 5 whole hours. Just wasting away here. Go away, Miss Kitty. Just trying to chew on my bottle of whiskey. You got other stuff you can chew on. You leave the bottle of whiskey alone. Hold on. You know what this game needs? Zone music for all those zones that don't have music. If even just like a little single guitar solo kind of. I'm not talking electric guitar, although that might be cool too. But, you know, just little stuff. We like little stuff. Small touches here and there. That's what this game is known for. But anyway, and like I was supposed to say, Final Fantasy 11, you're a nobody. Nobody cares about you. Final Fantasy 14, Savior, chosen. You're still in level 1 gear. It's okay. It's gonna be a light that saves our world. Even though if you watch the cutscene, saw what happened to the last Saviors. Yeah, what are the odds Square Enix will do that again? Shouldn't giggle. That was really sad. It was like, hey, those of y'all that stuck around with Final Fantasy 14 1.0. Yeah, we're deleting your tunes. Thanks. Wonder if the game will have any more expansions. I really hope it does. 11? No. No, they only have like 3 developers still working on it. It's in maintenance mode. The game, surprisingly, they've actually done quite a bit with it. I'm just hoping before they turn the game off for good, because you know they're going to have to do that one day, I'm just hoping that they give us an offline version one day. And I'm not talking about that mobile game that they haven't talked about in 2 years. I don't know. Actually, I don't think they talked about it in 2 years. One of these days I will find out where I keep all my old pieces. There we go. 99 there, 1 there. There you go. 2 Montillon silver pieces. Wahaha. Alright, where are we going to go? Let's see. We were talking about COP so much. Let's go to Tabnazia. So they have an auction house. So go down to change our mathy areas, Tabnazian safe, hold, use and tabs, and also zone music. Oh, yeah, that would be good. I can't take my childhood away from me. It was still listed on Nexon, presentation for investors. This is true. I think it had a release date. So there is hope for crappy in-app purchases, FF11. Maybe. Zinjek. Happy Tuesday. Let's go this way. Hope I'm not running the wrong way. Probably running the wrong way. I think they would, well, they would probably, shoot. If I went and got some actual computer skills coding, I think I would be able to make a mod Final Fantasy 12 since it's on PC now, isn't it? Might be. I don't know that. Might just be Android and iOS. Anyways, you should be able to do a mod of Final Fantasy 12 that basically Final Fantasy 11. Because can you imagine trust NPCs with actual gambits? Where you can say, hey, you, I only want you tanking when you don't have hate. You, only want you debuffing only after make sure that everybody else is, you know, not running out of hit points. That'd be awesome. Shantoto, don't screw up the skill chains. Sid, quit playing Bejeweled. Yeah, he does that. I'm not going to trade to Elliot. I'm just going to talk to him. He's going to be like, sell status. Anything sell? Well, some Oxbloods did. Stock of Ramblither still hasn't picked up. Nobody bought my Beast coins. Oh, that's so sad. I guess I'll have to try them in the ingots. Alright, so we're going to go down here. We're going to check out the Lungo Nungo Jade. This is what didn't sell last time. 382, so there's only 18 left. So let's try 400k now. Let's 381. We're only gonna do it one time, so yeah. I'm gonna go over here. It actually seems really high for a jade shell. Like almost astronaut. It was like, I want to say that was like double the price of what I was trying to sell them for last time. Easy 400k, 39 of them, so do that and knock it down to 1. This ain't gonna get us a lot, but not bad for 2 hours. It's gonna be over 1 million gil. Luck everyone, right? And then the buying bills. Wow. Selling at 400 and somebody bought it for 382. Well, we can do better than that. We can do 384, knock it down 380. That's right, 381. Kitty's looking for food. It's like, maybe there's food in the bedroom. There's never food in the bedroom. There's not supposed to be food in the bedroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So those of you still on Quetzalcoatl, you're like, I can save 1K if I buy it right now. Let's see what that's going to get us. So that's about 3, 4. Sorry. Just doing the math in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rounding up to 400K each, which isn't right. That'd be about 2 million. So yeah. Love the music in the zone. Or music does anyone like the best? What music does anyone like the best in FF11? Actually, I like all the songs except that mount music, the mount ability that you get when you mount something. I really don't like that song, and I kind of wish we could just get the Chocobo theme back. Not that I think the Chocobo theme's all that awesome, but it certainly is better than that. I don't know if they have a Gobby Bucks here in Tabnazia. They probably do. I just never remember seeing one before. Go down here. I'm gonna go Home Point Crystal. Oh yeah. What if I could go fight Tenzin? I shouldn't. Stay focused. Let's go to Adeline. Yeah. Travel to another home point. Let's do Adeline Isles. Eastern Adeline. By the Mog House. Yes, please. Probably gonna have to dump some of this -1 gear. Because inventory space. And I already have it all. Got it stored somewhere. Probably on a Gobby slip. This way. There he is. This shouldn't be too hard. So now we're just waiting for our inventory to show up. Hasn't shown up yet. There it goes. Cool. So I go down here and then there. Alright. Bard's Slippers. You know, if I play this game long enough, I will max out a Bard. Get like 4 songs and stuff, and I don't know if I'll play the game that long, but long enough timeline, yeah. You're just, what haven't I done before? You're like, I haven't done Bard properly. Like, some people really love it. I'm the kind of guy that just really loves Monk. Goodbye, Bard's Cape. With your charisma +7, accuracy +7, evasion +7. It still won't be enough to get you to defeat a 2-week mob by yourself. Actually, no. It wouldn't be enough for me to defeat a 2-week mob by myself. Because that's how crappy I played Monk. Mog. Bard. Sleeping pills. Alright, so doing the anniversary stuff gives you access to a dial key. Trade it, and first thing he's going to give you will be maybe a key item. Let's see. You need it if it's a key item. Serving of Bass Minir. That's a cooking dish. Let's see the kitty. She's certainly looking for food. She's like, no food over here. I thought I was going to get a key item. I'm going to make a macro. Screw this menu thing. Edit. Let's see. Let's go back to Thief. We have lots of free spots in there. There we go. I'm too much of a pack rat. I really need to do some item management. Me too. Never. Oh shoot! You should see my Mog House. We can call this trade. We're gonna do item. And we're gonna do anniversary key, isn't it? And no, maybe not. Maybe not. Items. Dial key number anniversary. There we go. Macros. Item. Dial key anniversary. There we go. We'll do T, and then I gotta get some thingies in front of there. There we go. So now, just click the trade button, and it worked. A little worse on the first try. Cat Slack, feed me, human. Wasting away over here. A roving bijou. How cute, because we were just in there. Roving bijou, is that the one for bow sitting? I think it is. I had a hat fetish when I played. I was carrying like 8 different hats at any time. Nothing wrong with that. I always carry sunglasses. I still carry sunglasses with me. Because, well, she's not a goldsmither, so she doesn't have the really cool shades. She's also not a bone crafter. Doesn't have the orange shades. But she's got the red shades. And since she's named after a fire-type Pokemon, kind of works. Yeah. Goblin and Yugoto hats on Taratar. That's right. Those were... We needed some pretty hefty crafting skills to be able to make that. Or knew somebody with pretty hefty crafting skills. Gem of... It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. I mean, I'll keep the Gem of the West. I'm not sure what I'll probably put in Bazaar. It's like, hey, Gem of the West, 10k. Do you need it? Someone will buy it. Ooh, chunk of silver ore. God, we have like 500k. Yes. And those hats for my turret. There you go. Gem of the West. Byaku. What else do you need for Byaku? Would it be a sunstone? A silver engraving. You know what you do with these? Oh wait, was that dark silver? Or no, that was dark steel engraving, wasn't it? It's a silver engraving. A sheet of silver used by the Quaid Elf to deliver orders. Upon it is a map of Durfland. Arrows indicating an invasion route. Since we didn't get one-shotted earlier, we can get one-shotted now. We're going to do teleportation assistance. I'm going to do original release areas. Durfland is going to be, that's right, the crappy Pashlau marshlands. That one place that I said could die in a fire. Using tabs. Who here remembers? Watch it be under Beastman control. We won't be able to do it. Garrison. Boom, boom, boom. And the zone is... It's under Bastok. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, because I'm Bastok, and I think this will work. People actually did Garrison. Are you kidding? I had the entire... I think I still do have... No, I misplaced my gloves. What was it? The boots. But yeah, the tunic, the pants, the hat... Yeah. Who would imagine the lag when we had like 18 players all out in Runfar trying to keep 18 NPCs alive? I mean, we're going to get one-shotted because we're solo. I don't know if I can do it with trust NPCs. It's worth a shot. Let's do trust. I mean, we'll get a level cap and it's going to dismiss everything, right? Probably. Let's just get a perk route. Played on 360 beta. People doing Garrison was a nightmare. It's like, alright, we popped all the NPCs and everybody just red dotted. I'm like, alright. Where did you go, silver thingy? There's a silver ore. That's not what I was looking for. There it is. Silver engraving. A sheet of silver used by the Quaid Elf to deliver orders. Upon it is a map of Durfland with arrows indicating an invasion route. Because when I want to create a map for my buddies, I'm going to get the cheapest thing I can find, like a sheet of silver. Level 30. What? A surprise attack by the Beastmen. Today of all days. In a matter of minutes, a group of mariners will be arriving at our outpost here in Durflin for self-defense training. We must provide them with battle experience, but we must also ensure their safety. The Republic is counting on your assistance. Abilities. 1 mariner. Oh, we're so screwed. Trust. Sakura. You can't use trust magic at this time. Don't worry, Mariner. I'll save you. Stab, stab, stab. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I don't have dual wield. Oh, I'm so screwed. I swear I did it in my beta link shell. Well. No! Gulka down. Oh well, at least I lived. Played on the 360 first, and downloading updates was a nightmare. Hey, do I get anything? Our nation suffered an enormous loss today. We must begin reinforces our defenses immediately. Let's see if we can see just how bad. No, we're not that bad. I mean, we're still ahead of Sandy and Windy. Beastman probably got a leg up. Rest in peace, Gulka. That's what I want to do. Get everybody back on Quetzal. It's like, we're going to do Garrison today. And they're like, ugh. Really? And they're like, yeah, it'll be fun. And it will be fun. Because it's like, alright, we need everybody coming as either a white mage or a monk. That's all you need to do. Anyways, back to travel to another home point. Lord of War. Still Tuesday? I think it is. Kitty says it's still Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Little. Unhappy Kitty. Let's read about field support. Let's go to repetition. Yes. Speaking of Bastock, let's go back to Bastock. How much control could we have lost? Oh, Kitty is hungry. Kitty's always hungry. And spastic. Uh-huh. Talking about yous. Anyway, do I sell my trade macro? I does. Alright. Let's see what we get this time. Watch be like another engraving. Like, alright! Let's go kill another Galka. Okay. Not familiar with that one. Kind of sounds like a hat. Oh, nope, nope. It is a furnishing. A standard table with no particularly unique qualities. Wow. So that's a Final Fantasy XI speak for you got an IKEA table. Enjoy. I don't say anything bad about IKEA. Not yet. What was the statistic somebody said one time? 30% of couples putting together furniture from IKEA together don't stay together for a month after that, or they break up within a month. This is no, we never had any trouble putting stuff together. I never got anything from IKEA. Ooh, a snow lily. I think Kitty has gas. She's gonna come running. No, don't tell me I've run out of keys already. Okay, no, I just didn't have them targeted. This box is full of mysteries that span the realm of history. Jar of red textile dye. You know what you do with that? I think you do like a crystal synthesis with it and like change its color to something. Something like that. No. Maybe. Hey! Something from Abizia. That's right. You remember that place, Abizia, where you had to get all those seals? Don't really need to get the seals anymore. Every now and then they have events where you can Wow, a gold leaf. There's some really random stuff tonight. They sometimes have events where you can actually get a coupon from a BCNM, and you can use that coupon to get all the seals that you need for one particular piece of gear. A mirror? Wait. This ain't gonna be like a mirror I can use in my monk house, is it? So that would be cool. Lines and spaces. Abstract art for the monk house. If I remember correctly, the silver mirror is something else. But I don't even see it in the inventory now. Gold leaf, silver ore, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, one of those things. Light farming. Exactly. The good news is, you typically after you get like 20 pieces of junk, the game gives you something to make up for it. Something like a fish. I like Moorish idols just as much as the next Mithra. Especially when I put them in my belly. For a little truffle fish. You could have sold that for like Gil. I'm like, yeah. But I ate it. Get down. I think you're messing up my internet connection. Go. Come here. Actually, we're approaching midnight. It's usually around midnight that the game's all... Or the game... Oh! This is good. This is basically like a kid's chocobo, wooden chocobo thingy that you get for the mog house. There we go. I'm looking at my bit rate on the stream health, and it's like going up, down. So, attestation of celerity. You know, there's somebody in Dynamis right now killing a bunch of mobs trying to get one of those. That's for the dagger. Yeah. Oh, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the Twitch because it can't keep a stable connection anyways, so sorry about that, Twitch guys. Tomorrow night, oh shit, that thing used to be expensive, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. All this stuff used to be expensive. Now it's all just vendor trash. And you go to an NPC and you're like, sell. I need inventory space. That's probably what I'm going to do with most of it. Although I really want to keep the hobby hoe. I think I will keep that one. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. Probably have to stick it into, send it to myself over and over and over again. But we'll take care of that. Tomorrow night we'll do something non-Dynamis. Probably something else to make money. Probably something else to make money. I don't know what yet. I'll think about it overnight tomorrow. And I'll probably decide like 5 minutes before the stream starts. Unless I get drunk again and pass out. I think I did that like 2 Mondays. Actually, this is like 2 Mondays in a row that I didn't show up at all. This last one, I was like ill. And the one before that, I was like asleep. Because never trust yourself. And it's like, I'm just going to take a nap before the stream. And then I'm going to set my alarm to wake me up. And then it's like 11:30 when you wake up. And I'm like, no! I'm missing gain XP. Oh dear. I wonder what's wrong. Maybe it's OBS. It's probably OBS. I hope it's recording well. We'll find out later. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Have fun. Don't get caught. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.